During the Grand Awakening ceremony, our undisputed queen of campus actually unlocked the legendary inner beast known as the Triple S rank, the Celestial Nine-Tailed Fox. Yet she stubbornly promised that whatever trash tier I got, she would absolutely pact with me. So, while every student mocked me as totally unworthy of her, I confidently stepped right onto the stage to start my ceremony. Instantly, an insanely overpowered mystical purple aura aggressively exploded into the atmosphere. Stretching across a massive 1,000 miles, a breathtaking golden dragon with 5 claws danced magnificently inside this blazing purple energy. The literal god of war leaped through the glowing fog while divine bird Zhu Kuai twirled. The Kunpeng dove with a deafening roar, seemingly wanting to swallow humanity in one single bite. The nine-tailed celestial fox, the sacred giant, turtle, the righteous Qilin, the holy Fenghuang, and many others spawned to answer my call. In this crazy world, every single woman at age 18 awakens into a wildly powerful savage beast. Cute gothic girls become shadow ghost cats, tough tomboy types suddenly mutate into roaring white thunder tigers, and bossy female CEOs awaken as divine fire dragons. They step up as the main vanguard fighting against those demonic monster swarms, while the weak men merely awaken as beast-taming support classes to buff ladies in combat. Central Plaza of the 3rd High School in Lan St. Long Kingdom, the 10 awakening classes packed with nervous students stepped onto the platform under their instructor's strict watch. At this exact moment, a sweet-looking girl, with soft cheeks and delicate features, was mid-awakening. A spectral projection of a 10-foot-tall wolf king erupted from her. She confidently stepped onto the stage. Her aura felt like an absolute tank, and its icy glare froze your blood. Lin Mangshuan unlocked an S-rank Wolf King. A cold robotic system voice echoed out from the massive awakening stone, followed by a blinding flash of pure white light. The round-faced girl's ears suddenly and magically transformed into fluffy wolf ears, while a black wolf tail popped out behind her. The perfectly lined-up students instantly erupted into a chaotic buzzing uproar. Nangong Xiao Yi, waiting patiently for his turn, listened to the crazy hype surrounding her. He simply could not help but stare. This cute round-faced girl right here, Lin Mangshuan, was actually his sweet girlfriend. Nangong Xiao Yi was isekai'd straight to Moshalin, a crazy planet overrun by demonic beasts where the basic laws of reality radically changed. 18 whole years had already passed. Maybe thanks to his mysterious prenatal transmigration, he had only just fully recovered the epic memories of his past Earth life. A mere 7 days ago, awakening his true memories, Nangong Xiao Yi suddenly unlocked a cheat called the Divine Beast Master System. It currently rocks 3 insane features: fierce beast model detection and a handy quest tracker. The third, upgrading the physical forms of summoned beasts, triggers after his awakening as a beast master. It fully unlocks only after forging a binding soul pact. With a beast girl, Nangong Xiao Yi watched his absolute best friend and beautiful deskmate, who was also the school's supreme goddess. His deskmate, Cheng Bingyu, possessed the legendary Triple S rank Nine-Tailed Celestial Fox, while he awaited his awakening little Lin Mangshuan. With her cute round face, strutted toward him. Looking totally arrogant, she tilted her chin, glaring at Nangong Xiao Yi. "We are done. From this exact moment on, we simply do not belong in the same world. We are totally done. Never look for me again. We are seriously leagues apart now. You really gotta wake up. You are totally unworthy of my greatness." Nangong Xiao Yi clenched his fists at Mangshuan. "Let's break up. I just pray you will not regret this." Mangshuan scoffed, dropping a super toxic laugh. "Me regret?" Before the trash girl could finish her sentence, Cheng Bingyu, our ultimate high school queen, confidently stepped right up to our boy. "Nangong Xiao Yi, be my boyfriend." His angrily clenched fists instantly relaxed. Flashing a goofy smile, he cheerfully blurted, "Okay." Cheng Bingyu happily bounced around aggressively, clapping her hands. She had been his desk mate for 3 whole years, always sharing totally chaotic energy together. Their bond was platonic. Cheng Bingyu clearly saw her friend drowning in totally awkward vibes, boldly swooping in to save him from epic cringe. Her wild proposal was just a hilarious rescue op, not actual spicy romance. Mangshuan clutched her stomach, faking a painfully overacted laugh, her smug face practically dripping with clownish mockery. Cheng Bingyu completely ignored her pathetic existence, shooting back a lethally dark, stubborn glare. Locking eyes with the fake, she delivered a hilariously disrespectful hemph. Now Cheng Bingyu was ready for epic awakening. She strutted onto the magic testing platform, a ridiculously cocky smirk instantly glued onto her nasty face. But the exact nanosecond she awakened, the blazing sun literally blacked out. An insanely majestic boss aura exploded from Cheng Bingyu's glowing, overpowered body. It instantly flexed across 10 massive kilometers as totally divine beats magically blasted through the shaking air. Breathtaking flowers rapidly bloomed everywhere, while a crazy 100-meter tall glowing phantom of a mythical nine-tailed fox dramatically burst from her soul. Talk about a flex, heavenly flowers intensely bloomed. Every heart totally froze right then. Model of a triple S rank nine-tailed celestial fox for Cheng Bingyu. A cold mechanical voice echoed right from the awakening stage triple S rank. The chubby examiner's goofy smile totally froze up. She stood absolutely petrified. Her little wolf ears dropped. It is a nine-tailed celestial fox form at triple S rank. The system cannot handle my transformation. Cheng Bingyu in her beast form jumped off the stage and sprinted straight towards Xiao Yi. Xiao Yi, make a pact with me. Are you totally serious right now? Xiao Yi was completely stunned. His bro, Cheng Bingyu, was just supposed to bail him out. Why request a contract with him, a celestial nine-tailed fox of triple S rank? There are basically none of that tier in the entire Dragon Nation. Duh, of course I am serious. What is wrong? Xiao Yi, you despise me or something? No way, but we are bros. Nope. In 7 months, I will be your wife. I treated you like my best bro and half. You want to be my wife, best bro? Do you seriously believe in pure friendship between a guy and a girl? That was just a sneaky tactic to hook you. So this contract, do you accept? I accept. You will pay for this. The contract, fine, I accept. Wife. Right then, Cheng Bingyu loosened her tight grip, a cute blush blooming across her flawless face. Good boy, you are reasonable. Quickly go. Awaken your beast tamer talent. Once that is totally done, we can finally get down to business and seal the pact. Cheng Bingyu ignored what kind of beast taming talent level he would actually awaken. All she knew was that through all 3 crazy years of high school, he was the only guy who never ditched her. Her true friend. Next up, Xiao Yi, get ready for your awakening. The loud instructor's voice echoed near the stage. Suddenly, the peanut gallery started whining. Who does Xiao Yi think he is putting his filthy paws on? The most beautiful girl in school. She belongs to everyone. In my opinion, that loser will awaken a measly rank B, taming skill at best. Sure, that's enough to survive comfortably in the Longjiang base, but daring to form a holy pact with Cheng Bingyu? Sorry, but he's out of her league. Cheng Bingyu, our gorgeous goddess, just stared at his incredibly handsome back on the stage. She clasped her hands tightly, her eyes swirling with intense worry. Right at that exact second, as Xiao Yi awakened on the stage, a golden system screen flashed. God-tier beast tamer class is now awakening. Suddenly, the entire sky above the Longjiang base turned insanely dark. Wild, mysterious wisps, swirling purple and blood-red energy started drifting heavily from the east. A 5-clawed golden dragon soared right through the purple aura. A fierce white tiger, the war god, viciously leaped right through it. The legendary vermilion bird danced in the blazing energy while a massive kunpeng dived with a screech. It looked ready to swallow the whole Longjiang base in one single bite. The 9-tailed celestial fox, the mythical black tortoise, Xuanwu, the holy Qilin, and the divine phoenix, alongside countless other legendary beasts, projected across the sky. Right above Xiao Yi, overwhelming waves of heavenly melodies suddenly echoed out. Ethereal blossoms bloomed in absolute perfection. What a breathtaking spectacle. It was literally 10 times more epic than Cheng Bingyu's previous awakening. Purple aura surged over 300 feet, projecting countless divine beasts from the east. A booming voice echoed from the massive altar. Xiao Yi, triple S-class beast tamer. The system's official talent scan report perfectly matched the divine celestial vision. The entire crowd was absolutely paralyzed with shock. From the smug director to the arrogant manager, every single student stood completely dumbfounded. The heavy anxiety in Cheng Bingyu's eyes instantly vanished. She practically jumped up and down with joy. Meanwhile, Lin Mangxuan remained totally frozen in place, staring blankly at Xiao Yi descending the stage. A legendary triple S-class beast taming talent, utterly impossible. How could the trash that Lin Mangxuan just dumped possess such god-tier talent? She completely refused to accept this harsh reality. She had personally dumped a loyal boyfriend, possessing a supreme triple S-class awakening. In their elite social circle, moving forward, absolutely everyone would treat her like a clown, a total fool with zero judgment. After 3 long years together, she desperately thought, if I apologize, Xiao Yi will definitely forgive me. He will absolutely sign a contract with me. The second Xiao Yi stepped down from the platform, he saw his toxic ex rushing toward him. She shamelessly tried to grab tightly onto his arm. I was only joking earlier, she pleaded. Let us go shopping together right after class. Right? Xiao Yi coldly snatched his arm back. He took a massive step back to create distance. Regretting your choices. Too bad it is over. A violent shiver immediately wrecked through Lin Mangxuan. She stubbornly refused to believe his cold rejection. You were just messing with my feelings, right? You must be playing some kind of cruel joke. Lin Mangxuan unhand Xiao Yi immediately. He is my boyfriend and my official contract partner. Lin Mangxuan stared at fox girl Cheng Bingyu's endlessly long legs. Then she glanced down at her own stubby potato-like legs. A massive wave of inferiority totally crushed her tiny ego. It is over. I can never win him back. She literally pushed Xiao Yi right into Chang Bingyu's waiting arms, straight toward that frustratingly flawless, long-legged absolute goddess. Instant regret hit hard as Lin Mangxuan violently grabbed her head. She genuinely felt she was going crazy. It felt like she voluntarily handed over a winning ticket. A guaranteed $1 million winning lottery ticket. Right on cue, Xiao Yi and Chang Bingyu instantly forged a contract. They officially became summoners of the legendary nine-tailed Sky Fox. A magical bond sparked, making them feel ready to merge. They could fuse into one single overpowered being. Divine Beast Master System fully activated. Host Xiao Yi confirmed. Triple S rank contract secured. Nine-tailed Sky Fox. Rank level status. Summoned Beast is the nine-tailed Sky Fox. Abnormal form detected. Innate skill unlock Divine Charm. This brutally forces enemies into a temporary confused state. Area of effect skill Divine Subversion. It forcefully implants a persistent thought into the opponent, hilariously forcing the enemy to switch targets. Single target skill Ultimate Summoned Beast Form. System upgrade function. Evolution progress 1%. Second, stage form unlocking. Permanently boosts the summoned beast's life force by 1 point. Randomly awakens an overpowered conceptual type, talent skill. Main quest function fully activated. The system dishes out quests whenever the host triggers events. Smashing these quests earns you sweet evolution points, along with some seriously high-tier loot. Xiao Yi felt insane new power surge through his veins. His summoned beast flashed with a mysterious aura. Chang Bingyu smirked, highly satisfied with their new alliance. Lin Mangxuan could only stand there, tasting bitter regret. She had completely fumbled the bag, thanks to her hesitation. System notifications kept spamming across his literal vision. A chaotic, overpowered new adventure officially kicked off. They were totally ready to grind evolution points and legendary achievements. Epic loot. Once the crazy awakening event ended, the principal summoned the most overpowered 8 or 9 teenagers. These ridiculous prodigies who already locked down insane contracts into his fancy executive villa. Inside the ground floor office, these elite young students casually lounged. 9 of them total, including Xiao Yi and Cheng Bixi, 2. Triple S legends Lin Mangxuan rocked an S rank. The 6 others flexed solid A rank talents, some trackers and 1 beast girl with a fierce model. Me, I literally unlocked a badass demon model of A rank and contracted Yan Xian, and you guys, a blazing fire python and a dreamy butterfly. Honestly, I wonder why the big boss summoned us here. The squads mingled and totally fanboyed hard. Wow. Watching Xiao Yi completely starstruck and curious, they casually hiked this time 600,000 Li eastward. Dodging ridiculous divine beasts, daily Triple S Beast Master Flex, Xiao Yi. Ah, the whole gang is here. Now let's do the grand introductions. Meet a wild second year, drop out from the prestigious academy. But wait, this dude packs an insane S-rank combat talent. Give it up now. The principal, clutching a briefcase, dragged in a random bald kid. Entering, he hyped him up with crazy enthusiasm. Clap, clap, clap. Everyone politely cheered. Then the boss locked his radar right onto Lin Mangxuan. Miss Lin Mangxuan, you two should totally mingle. If the vibes match perfectly, you could absolutely sign a legendary contract. The principal. Word on the street is a Sangao rookie just awakened a legendary double S-rank archetype today. Who is this overpowered beast? The principal pointed at Chang Bingyu. Surprise, Miss Chang Bingyu actually awakened a triple S class, but plot twist, she already locked a pact with Xiao Yi. Our lucky guy then casually strolled over to the seat, located right next to the beautiful Lin Mangxuan. He sat down and started whispering sweet secrets to her. The principal scanned the classroom with dramatic flair. Nodding smugly, he put on his most serious anime face. Listen up, our Manhwa base in all previous tournaments has been dead last for 10 embarrassing years straight. This year, to finally stop being the ultimate laughingstock, our base is launching a hellish new youth training camp. We are cranking the misery dial up. Our grand ambition is to ditch this pathetic losing streak. If we bleed, we might just reach second to last. The entire class dropped their jaws. Second to last place. And we must literally die working our butts off for that. The students gave the principal massive bombastic side-eye. Third from the bottom is a wild pipe dream. Our odds are tragically under 50%, my guys. As for first place, do not even joke around. That is reserved for bases printing absolute cheat code characters. Only the legendary Daidu and Madu bases can touch that. You are the proud, if pathetic Sangao students. Inside this brutal training camp, you must stick together. Watch each other's backs. As your glorious principal, I appoint Xiao Yi and Cheng Bingyu as captain and vice captain. Any suicidal fools objecting, 0 objections. We approve. That is exactly the dream team we desperately need. Hold up, I have a massive objection. Miss Lin Mangxuan has already agreed to a secret pact, so she absolutely cannot accept this ridiculous team setup. The principal froze, glaring daggers at the bold student. The The room whipped their heads around in pure shock. Is this actually true? The principal barked out sharply. Yes, I am completely positive, the guy insisted. A painfully awkward silence instantly nuked the classroom. Cheng Bingyu shot Xiao Yi a panicked look. Nobody knew how to handle this drama. Hold up. I object too, Miss Lin Mangchuan already locked down a completely different deal. I secured a pact, my level is at the 2nd tier now. I am obviously the strongest powerhouse here. That captain badge belongs to me. As far as my genius brain knows, boot camp starts tomorrow anyway, so I suggest a quick warm-up. Let our summoned beasts clash. Winner claims the captain spot. Deal. System quest triggered. Defeat the 2nd tier. Logre King. Snatch that glorious captain role. For us, epic loot, beauty pill. A rare drop needing 0 purification points. This magic candy perfectly restores your looks to a completely flawless state. A god-tier cosmetic treasure women. Kill 4. Those purification points can actually massively upgrade a summoned beast's power level. Accept 0 penalties if you chicken out. 0 penalties for totally failing this quest. Xiao Yi grinned wildly. She desperately needed this cheat item now. She smashed the accept button instantly. Principal, this challenge is totally accepted. Agreed. The principal sighed. Well then it is. Settled. Xiao Yi, you have not even hit the 1st tier yet. Just try your absolute best. Spotting an obvious trap, you still eagerly dive headfirst into danger. I cannot tell if this is blind, arrogance, or just total mindless stupidity. I gotta admit your guts impress me, but please try not to get stomped tomorrow morning. That bald guy was grinning like crazy. He was already a solid 2nd tier. Even if Xiao Yi and Cheng Binky summon a triple S ranked beast, they cannot beat that insane level gap. Lin Manjuan's usual smugness instantly returned. That bald dude completely boosted her massive ego. That is exactly why she eagerly agreed to officially seal their pact. Suddenly, the principal cracked open a flashy briefcase. He excitedly handed out epic loot to awaken prodigies. Rank A reward, 1 golden tier magical beast chest. The crazy rank S reward, 3 epic golden magical beast chests. With the legendary rank SSS prize, 9 golden magical beast chests. Before the chaotic crowd could scatter, the principal dramatically announced one final detail. The youth training camp is absolutely stacked with premium resources. The top performers will naturally score the wildest rewards. Meeting officially adjourned. Everyone immediately scattered. Yo, Xiao Yi, where are you even crashing tonight? The orphanage? Nah, just crash here. Xiao Yi happily clapped without a single thought. Perfect timing, I actually wanted to raid your place. Duh, we forged a magical pact. Why live apart? Plus, I literally own a private absorption room, dojo. Also, this is the absolute perfect excuse to meet my wacky parents. Fair warning, my dad is hilariously eccentric, but I bet he totally approves. Xiao Yi instantly panicked hard. Is he totally unbearable? Yeah, a massive stubborn boomer. Xiao Yi felt their poor heart hammering away. Tightly clutching 1,290 yuans and 50 cents, some random classmate finally paid back just this very afternoon. After nervously grabbing a 99 yuan wine bottle, they clumsily stumbled right through the front door. Cheng Bingyu's house, but when the face of her old man came into view, Xiao Yi's eyes just shrank. The principal. What the heck, student Xiao Yi, you shocked? The principal. Mr. Chen Kek was her dad. Talk about a crazy plot twist. Xiao Yi instantly connected the dots. Sir, I've already formed a pact with your daughter Cheng Bingyu. But Chen Kek just cracked up. At home, I am totally chill, you know. You have my absolute blessing, a triple S rank. That elite talent completely deserves her. You grew up rough, but I made sure you rank #1. Over these past 3 long years, I watched your cute little romance blossom with Cheng Bingyu. Starting right now. Call me Dad. Dad, I brought a fancy bottle for you. Why bring gifts? Broke students should save their cash. Chuckling, he pointed the main character straight towards the family wine cellar. Xiao Yi nervously placed the bottle down. 30 minutes later, the whole group, completely polished off their big dinner. Suddenly, every room besides the parents' master bedroom underwent a crazy change. Sexy red mood lighting turned on. Talk about festive. The principal then literally shoved Xiao Yi straight into Cheng Bingyu's bedroom. At the very same time, the poor girl was pushed inside the bathroom by her mom. Her mother tossed a red outfit. Cheng Bingyu opened the mysterious package up. Her jaw hit the floor. It was a red wedding dress. What were they plotting? 30 minutes later, she finally stepped out wearing it, wearing a wedding dress with an extremely confused look. Inside that highly festive, fully decorated room, Cheng Bingyu and Nangong Xiao Yi did some highly censored, completely unbroadcastable things. After a seriously chaotic sleepless night, 6 a.m. quickly rolled back around as Cheng Bingyu aggressively shook her awake. Nangong Xiao Yi, wake up. We must train. Do not forget we fight that bald villain later today. Nangong Xiao Yi was brutally ripped from sleep by this utterly chaotic aggressive alarm clock. Next, they boldly pulled out 10 shiny golden chests from that grade. A demonic beast. The two heroic girls exchanged a look and sparked their absolute pack power to magically summon the nine-tailed celestial fox right into their tiny bedroom. A completely supreme aura absolutely flooded the entire space. Magical epic. Dreamlike colors burst everywhere. A wholly noble majestic white fox seemingly jumped straight out of a 2D anime world, directly stepping right into our physical reality. It stood right there, physically real on the floor. Nangong, Xiao Yi, and Cheng Bingyu saw their bodies vanish. Their dual consciousness seamlessly merged inside that sacred fox, hitting its legendary one-tailed celestial starter form. The bedroom mirror caught its glowing eyes sparkling deep like a starry sky. Pure cosmic vibes. Two completely bloodthirsty little vampire mosquitoes spotted it, their tiny eyes gleaming with pure greed. Zooming. To suck blood. Divine Deflection activates a mind trick, forcing any targeted enemy to immediately switch their attack target. Single target skill. Right as a mysterious godly light flashed through the one-tailed white fox's glorious legendary ancient eyes, one mosquito violently stopped, raised its tiny needle, and then absolutely brutally stabbed its buddy. Caught completely off guard, the poor guy took a fatal blow. This supercharged mosquito acted totally cracked on pure adrenaline. Attacking at insane speeds, it ruthlessly drained its rival dry, sucking up every single drop. Then, with a hilarious pop, its overstuffed belly exploded. Chuan Shan Ming, I have been dying to completely destroy Xiang Wen for ages. Yesterday I had crucial main character business to handle, so I lacked time. But today I finally wiped the floor. Deep inside the one-tailed white fox spirit realm, Xiao Yi analyzed that juicy black core. Quit goofing off and absorb this loot to level up. Then directly under Xiao Yi's control, the holy white fox tossed a demon core straight into its mouth. Crunch, crunch, it chewed it up and swallowed it whole. Back in class, they had grinded textbook theories regarding the 4 ultimate demonic beast training techniques. But honestly, before they could even cast a single skill, they felt insane spiritual power exploding from their guts, flooding their entire bodies in a totally epic flash. Boom, he felt his base. Stats. Skyrocket. Nine-tailed celestial fox. One-tailed form white fox first stage. This was a triple S rank legendary class model. This is totally broken. That is what Xiao Yi thought, glaring at the glowing system panel only he could see. Then the remaining demonic beast essence loot was chewed up fiercely. It genuinely looked like eating potato chips. It was incredibly crispy. He absolutely loved the crunchy vibe. Riding this massive energy sugar rush, they started their hardcore training arc. After just a few minutes, they paused and completely deactivated their summoned beast forms. Nine-tailed celestial fox, one-tailed form white fox successfully reaching the middle first stage. That afternoon, in the massive backyard of High School Number 3's principal's luxury villa, the 10 awakened students from yesterday's wild class were all here. Yo, Xiao Yi, just like we agreed, we are gonna totally brawl today. Look, a real man actually knows exactly when to fold. If you just forfeit right now, I'll totally give you some genuine respect. Don't wait until I absolutely wreck you. The trauma might be way too much for you to handle. If we're fighting, then bring it. Stop yapping. You sound like a total clown. So you'll be the referee, right? Let's end this right. Here and now, Yi fans sneered with major edgelord arrogance. What a joke. Fine then. This courtyard is massive, literally hundreds of square meters. That is more than enough space for you kids. Do it here. Wow, so you already hit stage 2. Take it easy though, no hospital trips. The bald dude and Yi fan instantly fired up their contract power. Working in perfect sync, they summoned the crazy strong Wolf King, a legit rank 8 beast. A blood-curdling howl suddenly echoed around them as wild, raw power exploded. Both guys vanished into thin air. Jet black wolf, glowing with an icy lethal light, slammed onto the dirt. The giant 2-meter-tall Wolf King flexed an aura so insanely savage the air itself started warping around its body. Not holding back, Xiao Yi and Cheng Bai unleashed their own contract. Energy diving straight into summoning the mythical nine-tailed celestial fox, an absolute triple S rank god-tier beast, dropping in with a blindingly majestic aura, a tiny one-tailed white fox practically glowing with pure holy energy just poof right in front of the monster. The towering black wolf literally looked down at the half-meter furball with pure absolute disgust in its eyes. Boom, and attacked. He instantly triggered his raging assault, diving savagely toward the little pale fox. A peak stage, one wild wolf boss, clashing against the little white fox stuck at mid-stage 1. Innate skill activated Midnight Shadow Step. Speed violently boosted by over 4 times. The dark beast spawned shadowy afterimages in his wake. Utterly mind-blowing speed. The peanut gallery thought this match was already completely wrapped up. But inside the one-tailed fox's very own gaze, dynamic vision suddenly flared. The rushing black wolf's entire body outline looked totally exposed. With every single step, That sweet divine charm was weaving. It dunks the target's brain straight into pure mental lag. A magical cosmic glow suddenly sparked inside the fox's pupils, deep as a glittering galaxy. Bullseye, his beastly eyes totally glazed over. Bro looked totally confused. He literally dashed straight past Xiao Yi. Carried completely forward by his ridiculous momentum, he face-planted super hard into the wall dozens of meters far away. Is the big wolf boss legally blind? The white fox is literally right there. He totally missed him. What kind of goofy dodging art is this? Nope, the dark wolf actually got smacked by that magic. Tripping hard on that divine charm magic, he mistook the Moluogo for a white tiger. Night Trail maximum overdrive. Speed, violently, cranking 6 times. The crazed beast violently wailed on that weird plant, blindly biting and scratching. Right then, the weird plant's little petals suddenly shifted into an inky blackness. It sprayed out nasty toxic gas, and its creepy vines started wiggling around, grabbing the completely clueless dog, strangling him with absolutely zero mercy. Vicious thorns violently exploded upward completely, trapping his opponents. A mere minute later, Jingran and the 11th. Lin Mangshuan miserably collapsed on the floor, pale-faced, gasping heavily. We totally surrender Nangong Xiao Yi, I simply am. Hopelessly outmatched by your crazy power, the 11th absolutely mind-blown pointed at him. You already reached the absolute peak of first realm. Seriously, how long has it been? In one single day going from 0 to the first realm peak, I estimate it would take me 1 full week, barely reaching first realm. Nangong Xiao Yi. This absolute monster needed just 1 day. After one desperately needed hour of rest for everyone, Nangong, Xiao Yi, and Cheng boldly led the squad. Bing. The elite 12-person high school. Number 3 squad boarded the steel bullet train heading straight toward the brutal exam training camp. Mission accomplished. Please accept epic rewards. Ding rewards successfully claimed. 100 evolution points plus divine beauty. Pill magically appeared inside pocket. Nangong Xiao Yi smoothly whipped out the glowing pill. Nangong Xiao Yi tossed it directly into Cheng Bing open mouth. He casually signaled her to swallow. A single moment later, her skin dramatically transformed, becoming flawlessly luminous like pure moonlight. Her gorgeous dark hair flowed incredibly silky and spectacularly shiny. Her eyes, deep as autumn lakes, sparkled incredibly intensely. Radiant Nangong Xiao Yi proudly watched from the sidelines, super satisfied with this pill-overpowered effects. Beauty Nangong Xiao Yi, I am completely obsessed now. Chill out, definitely terrible timing. Cheng Bing was literally exploding with passion. Blazing hotter than absolute wildfire, she simply abandoned all basic logic. A bit later, a dangerously gorgeous bombshell woman suddenly walked directly right toward Nangong Xiao Yi and Cheng Bing. Let us meet. I am Nangong Xiao, mistress, a C-rank wandering dragon. Her delicate features and flawless alabaster skin, that snatched waist perfectly highlighted her pure otherworldly aura. Nangong Xiao Yi just stared in absolute shock. Looks-wise, she was totally giving Cheng Bingyu a run for her money. Honestly, this gorgeous girl somehow even eclipsed Cheng Bingyu's vibe. Wait, with a measly C-rank wandering dragon matrix, you made it into elite boot camp. I totally know you guys, Nangong Xiao, squealed excitedly. You're the legendary Eastern Purple Blaze Nangong Xiao Yi, the guy whose awakening literally summoned 100,000 divine beasts, and Cheng Bingyu with your triple S rank 9-tailed celestial fox matrix. You guys are just way too overpowered. Whoa, that's Nangong Xiao Yi, babe. Look, that triple S rank user is insanely handsome. That purple aura is seriously busted, they say. Over at our high school number 2, the entire sky blacked out during the awakening phenomenon. We had that at high school number 1 too. Nangong Xiao, our insanely rich school idol. Her awakening triggered a massive jaw-dropping phenomenon as well. But tragically, her scanned matrix turned out to be just a C-rank wandering dragon. The top prodigies from high schools 1 and 2 were busy gossiping up a storm. The hype around Tianjin High's beauty queen was unreal. Wait, with her C-rank matrix, Nangong Xiao Yi's spidey senses tingled. Something felt off. He instantly fired up his system scan function. Bingo, Nangong Xiao. Triple S rank 5 clawed golden dragon matrix detected. Blue Star's natural laws are totally broken. During her matrix awakening, she didn't absorb nearly enough sealed rule fragments hidden within an crystal. Contractor 0 for right now. Nangong Xiao Yi stared totally mind-blown. A triple S rank golden 5 clawed legendary dragon. The exact same epic legendary tier as the Great Shenbei. Too bad it's sealed. But wait, no epic contract was formed yet. With an opposite-sex partner, following the 3 elite Vanguard team captains, the Genius Squad marched toward the massive epic gates of the elite youth camp. 2 military welcome squads waited right there, ready to ambush. Just as the eager rookies stepped right up, they got blocked from entering the base. by the fierce welcome squad. So you guys are the so-called hyped-based prodigies worth the budget. You want to enter the training camp today? You must survive my test first. The three high school geniuses totally thought this was standard, pausing their steps. 3 schools meant 3 squads. If your team captains can survive against us for 1 full minute without getting absolutely crushed, otherwise enjoy sleeping in the dirt. Obviously, I will graciously cap power at level 1 if you actually pass. Every single team member gets a sweet reward. A shiny level 1 power crystal core. Now team captains step right up. High School 3 sent their captains, Nangong, Xiao, and Fierce Shen Bei. High School 2 sent their duo, a slightly chubby dude and a completely fierce girl. High School number 1 just deployed Nangong Xiao, one solo boss. Seeing her confidently walk up alone, the tough welcome squad boss frowned real deep, shocked by her absolute sheer audacity. But he kept completely quiet. He just waited for the clash. The other students watched the scene. Seeing the lone captain step up, the squad leader furrowed his brows again. Eyebrows. He smirked at Nangong Xiao. Wait, just you, seriously, where's your contractor hiding? Nangong Xiao flashed a dazzling, cheeky smile. Reporting for duty, boss. I totally lack a contractor. But hey, hopefully, you'll let our 3 squads inside. As a bribe, I'll personally gift you 36 Tier 1 crystal cores. Hearing that insane offer, the welcoming captain's eyes bugged out completely. Where did this crazy rich girl spawn? The welcoming squad's panicked vice captain beside him, who was also his contractor, furiously whispered into his ear, "Dude, that's the literal princess of Manhwa base Grandmaster Jing's precious daughter, the city lord." It's Nangong Xiao, the captain sharply inhaled, choking on air. With her VIP background, am I totally screwed for adding this extra hazing test on my own? While his poor heart pounded frantically inside Xiao Yi's mind, the glorious system chimed, ding, new random event triggered by opponent. Epic mission unlocked. Beat down the Tier 1 welcoming captain to a pulp. Loot 100 sweet evolution points. Plus a rule fragment crystal. Accept mission, a rule crystal. Xiao Yi was absolutely hyped by this loot. He could literally use it to smash Nangong Xiao's annoying model seal. That pesky seal problem, instant fix. Once shattered, she'll awaken as a legendary 5-clawed golden dragon. Whether it's his past life or this crazy apocalyptic wasteland, the Eastern Dragon remains an absolute mythic beast. Accept the mission. Ding, congratulations, quests successfully accepted. Still, even holding the epic rule crystal, Xiao Yi wasn't handing it over for free. A seriously wicked grin flashed across his face. He chuckled internally. Nangong Xiao, you definitely refuse to be stuck with some trashy F-rank model forever, right? Beating the captain scored him a sweet 100 shiny evolution points. Xiao Yi immediately planned to upgrade his summoned beast, the White Fox. That meant unlocking an extra life and a totally broken conceptual talent. He dumped the points right in. The system interface instantly flashed. 9-tailed celestial fox, 2 tails, 20% progression reached. Suddenly, Xiao Yi and Cheng Bingyu both felt an overwhelming surge of dominant power flood their minds. Innate skill unlocked, absolute strike. Every single physical attack completely bypasses enemy defenses, dealing massive, true damage. Holy crap, his eyes absolutely lit up with excitement. Innate skill, absolute strike. I actually just awakened this cheat. A defense-ignoring conceptual skill, true damage. Having played Honor of Kings, Xiao Yi knew exactly how insanely overpowered this ability was. Our boy was practically vibrating for his brawl. Against the welcoming team captain, officer, we are here to challenge you. Bring it. The welcoming team captain gave a firm nod toward the leader of high school number 2, then turned directly to Nangong Xiao. Don't even bother, he scoffed. Since you rookies haven't even formed a pact, your squad is already disqualified. Without warning, the leaders from high school number 2 unleashed their blazing pact power, summoning a terrifying demonic butterfly. The majestic beast radiated an absolutely menacing aura. A terrifyingly creepy aura dropped. You'd think you were strolling through a literal graveyard at midnight. A ghostly familiar pet that just miraculously hit the first tier. A totally wicked demonic butterfly. The vice captain suddenly sparked up his own contract power. A massive silver white gorilla bursting with pure rage energy crashed the party right before everyone. It savagely pounded its own chest, creating heavy thuds. It cleverly hid its true power at first-tier levels. The silver white beast snatched a giant boulder, chucking it violently right at that demonic bug. While frantically dodging, the butterfly quickly fired up its innate skill, a ghostly shriek to completely scramble its rival's brain, distracting it to ruin its fighting mojo. The demonic butterfly desperately flapped its wings but hilariously failed to dodge the rock completely. Its tail got clipped and slammed into the dirt. It was forced to cancel the summon, revealing its human form. The fanboys from high school 2 were totally shook. Their elite rank S butterfly got stomped so easily. A look of pure, unadulterated stupidity flashed in the eyes of their leader and vice-captain from School 2. We already lost. But Nangong Xiao just seemed to expect this epic fail all along. His face remained totally chill. Then he gave Nangong Xiao Yi a curious look. A triple S rank prodigy should survive a minute. Nope, the peanut gallery. Lit up with messy excitement waiting for Nangong Xiao Yi to clown himself. Trash always stays trash. They finally realized. The host team captain was doing the trash talking through his giant gorilla. He pointed a massive finger at everyone present. They grasped that the host team captain was literally mocking them through the ape. He aggressively pointed at all. These supposed pack candidates that we are funding with our precious resources are just completely hopeless, pathetic losers. And you guys call yourselves the elite? No, not even close. Honestly, you scrubs should just pack up and scram. Stop wasting your time around here. Imagine an S-rank summoner model who cannot even score a hit on me. What an absolute joke. Both the captain and vice-captain of high school number 2 turned violently red, hating this extremely brutal reality check. With their highly limited combat experience, they seriously could not stand a chance against the reception team captain, a seriously hardened veteran. While everyone else felt totally helpless, Xiao Yi loudly raised his clear voice, pointed right at the giant gorilla's nose, and confidently made his declaration. They might absolutely suck, but I will totally destroy. Xiao Yi quickly grabbed Cheng Bingyu's hand and channeled their incredibly powerful pact energy, beginning the epic summoning sequence for the nine-tailed celestial fox. A stunningly pure white and wildly energetic fox burst forth, flexing its multiple tails. Its deeply mystical aura quickly washed over the crowd, making everyone feel their souls get purified. Is this the legendary nine-tailed celestial fox? That snowy white fur makes me desperately want to pet it. A triple S base model is seriously too cool. The stunned audience eagerly watched the sacred white fox with those crazy tails. The massive gorilla leaped high, crashing down toward the sacred white fox in a soaring arc. But the divine fox had crazy, fast instincts and movement. It effortlessly dodged the attack. The gorilla smashed brutally straight into the dirt, blasting a small crater. The holy fox's gaze turned icy. Sneakily, it charged a skill. Senior Divine Charm. A wicked shockwave blasted the giant gorilla. Its raging aura totally vanished. Its mind became completely scrambled. Its expression went totally blank. It stood completely frozen. Now is the time. Absolute true damage. It ignores all enemy shields and deals 100% true damage. Under the absolute stunned gaze of the crowd, Holy White Fox launched the massive boulder resting under its mighty paw and slammed it onto the beast's neck. A loud bang rang out in their ears. The giant ape's scrambled brain suddenly became highly lucid. The sharp pain in its neck stole its breath. That brutal neck strike completely cut its breathing and stopped its blood flow. The beast suffered intense blinding dizziness. With a heavy comical thud, it hit the ground unconscious. What epic health, Mr. Commander. He fell asleep in a literal flash. While dropping his epic summoning, Xiao Yi smugly joked. He was so ridiculously tough to defeat. She was utterly stunned. Seeing his precious goddess swooning over Xiao Yi, Yiluren bitterly complained in a jealous tone. The poor instructor wasn't at his peak. He only won through dumb luck. If there was a rematch, he definitely wouldn't win. Nangong Xiao fired back. Oh really? Could you honestly even beat the instructor? Half as easily as Xiao Yi. Yiluren turned crimson down to his neck. You absolutely cannot. Seeing the guy helplessly stammer, Nangong Xiao loudly answered right for him. All the young genius summoners standing there were completely blown away by the ridiculous power of the summoned beast of triple S class rank. Among the two summoners of the dark demonic butterfly, the two dating team leaders from high school number 2 gaped at Xiao Yi and Chen. They stared at him like absolute fanboys, drooling with hype. Cheng Bingyu, looking clueless, elbowed Xiao Yi. Yo Xiao Yi, how the heck did our summon suddenly unlock a cheat skill, and it deals pure true damage? Absolutely cracked. The system alert dinged right on cue. Gory wrecked. Quest cleared. Reward, 100 Evo points. A shiny rule fragment crystal just got dropped in the inventory. This epic, void rule fragment straight up just claimed him as boss. Xiao Yi screamed internally with joy. He already bagged one. Now he wondered how many shiny rocks he needed to unlock the legendary Nangong Xiao. Meanwhile, the so-called genius contractors from 3 schools and greeting squad hit the boot camp. The rookies awkwardly lined up on the dirt. The welcome squad leader, now barely awake, started the grand intros. He pointed at 2 intense instructors, a dude and a lady beside him. For the next month of absolute torture, these 2 bosses own your souls. They got shipped from the fancy imperial capital 10 years ago. Fierce beast summoners of the elite double S rank, the leader boasted. You weak noobs are super lucky. This guy used to teach our hardcore hunting squad. Everyone calls him the training demon. The male instructor then ripped off his shirt, flashing crazy bulging muscles and an insane 6-pack. Seeing the terrified expressions on everyone, the macho instructor nodded. Our mission is to forge you wimps into iron-blooded, absolute legendary prodigies. Ruthless, savage, and ready to surpass limits. Training starts right freaking now, losers. Master any wild survival scenario. In the wild. System alert, new event triggered. Epic phase quest activated, solo quest, dominate the national ranking. Base objective, push the total score right into the national top 10. The loot supreme mystery grand prize. Nangong Xiao Yi's eyes completely bugged out. A supreme mystery grand prize. That title alone screams overpowered loot. The instructor bellowed with imposing swagger. Claim epic quests, now for dorm assignments. Suddenly, the bald instructor paused dramatically, scanning the rookies. You paired up contractors out there will share co-ed living spaces. One contractor duo strictly per room. If I catch anyone living apart, prepare for some hellish demonic training. Straight from the underworld as punishment, the guys who successfully teamed up with female classmates were absolutely losing it. This is completely my dream scenario. Nangong Xiao Yi smirked, thinking forced code dorms would totally break the internet back then. Nangong, Xiao Yi, and Shinbei quickly fetched their weekly stash of training loot. Being triple S rank absolute powerhouses, they scored 10 jins of second-tier goods weekly. After bagging that sweet loot, they strolled together straight to the dorms, a massive housing complex. Room 001 was the lucky number for Nangong Xiao Yi and his fierce partner. Despite calling it a dorm room, it was actually a suite apartment. Lounge, kitchen, bed, it had everything. Except there was only one single bedroom. They finally reached their new base. The setup was perfect for grinding. Time to get totally organized. The crazy day was finally ending. They settled into their awesome pad at 2 o'clock. 4 or 5 hours slipped by since then. Xiao Yi and Qing Bingyu were washing up, getting ready for bed. Suddenly, a sound echoed. Knock, knock, knock on the door. Xiao Yi cracked the door open. He poked his head out to peek and saw an absolutely exquisite face. The face suddenly zoomed an inch from Xiao Yi's comrade. Xiao Yi, can I come into chat? It was Nangong Xiao. She had this totally pleading look. Those big beautiful eyes made her look ridiculously innocent. Who is it? We're sleeping. Cheng. Bingyu walked over to look. Nangong Xiao walked in. Sitting on the couch, Bingyu asked her curiously, wait, haven't you failed to find a Beastmaster contract? How will you train and join a team all alone? Even without a summoned beast, I can do it? Xiao Yi questioned the system in his mind. Hey system, how many rule fragment crystals are needed to finish Nangong Xiao's template? The system stayed completely dead silent. Xiao Yi started cursing it mentally. You absolute trash grandson of a system. What a garbage system. 0 brain cells. Inside. Right then the rule fragment crystal suddenly started glowing super bright. Xiao Yi figured some things out. The triple S rank summoned creature, the 5-clawed golden dragon, had already vanished from this universe. To actually manifest its template out of thin air, 12 rule fragment crystals are needed. That is, way more than other triple S rank templates. To know exactly how many rule fragment crystals Nangong Xiao needs to complete her template, he first had to scan her body to see exactly how much absolute rule power his legendary template managed to absorb. Crystal relayed this intel. Then it suddenly hit Xiao Yi. The epic rule fragment crystal had already bound to him as master. He could easily loan it to Nangong Xiao and recall it any time. He pulled the glowing crystal from his system space, scanned her fast, and skipped the flashy light shows. Nangong Xiao and Cheng Bingyu were chilling right next to each other, happily chatting, when suddenly Nangong Xiao felt a bizarrely cozy, unbelievably pleasant wave wash over her completely. Triple S rank 5-clawed golden dragon template is 84% complete. Still missing 2 rule fragment crystals to awaken, 2 needed for full manifestation, but I only hold 1 now. Oh right, the system dropped a fresh quest. The insanely strict deadline is 1 week. Evolve the beast to tier 5. Epic quest rewards are 100 purification points and 1 law fragment crystal. Accept the quest. System instantly chimed in. Quest accepted. 2 law fragment crystals will totally restore the legendary template for Nangong Xiao. He safely hid the magical crystals away and casually asked, hey Nangong Xiao, if some genius fixed your triple S rank template, what's the reward? Nangong stared completely dumbfounded before finally recovering. How exactly do you know about my epic triple S rank? Lucky guess. Xiao Yi smirked while casually sipping his tea. Nangong Xiao looked absolutely serious. Raising her chin, she proudly stated, I'd marry him. Peef. Xiao Yi spit his tea out. Are you serious? Dead serious. Nangong gave a heavy nod, adding with a hilariously exaggerated disappointed sigh. But who could actually pull that off? My old man researched everything possible. This bug has literally never been seen. My curse is unique. I already accepted that I will never sign a pact in my life. Dropping that bomb, Nangong Xiao walked away, looking like a completely tragic main character. By 4 in the morning, Xiao Yi was awake. Time to grind. His crazy goal within just one single week was to boost his summoned beasts straight to the 5th tier. This grind was not just for the quest, but for his ultimate happily ever after. Rocking their academy uniforms, Xiao Yi and Cheng Bingyu instantly fired up their soul-binding pact. They summoned the legendary Sacred White Fox. Popping the weekly training loot, they got 10 sweet grams of Tier 2 spiritual Jing. They chugged a dose. After totally absorbing 2 hits of Tier 2 Jing juice, the beast skyrocketed to early Tier 2. Cheng Bingyu literally gasped in total shock. Xiao Yi, our leveling speed is totally broken. Back to the grind, my beautiful wifey. While they chain-chugged, the Jing doses of the 2nd tier 1 by 1 2 hours vanished. The majestic beast's level smashed right into the late 2nd tier. Xiao Yi bet that just one more drop would trigger an epic Tier 3 evolution. Feeling that Tier 3 aura roaring wildly through his veins, Xiao Yi smirked like crazy. Nangong Xiao, from the second I laid eyes on you, your fate was sealed. You promised you would become my bride, and I always claim my absolute prize. The next day, their hardcore instructor organized a brutal session to test everyone's limits. He demanded to see their raw combat growth. Xiao Yi was absolutely buzzing for this showdown. As morning broke, the instructor set up a savage close combat exercise for everyone. Ferocious beasties. The goal was for rookies to summon their contracted pets for a very first clumsy attempt at real hands-on combat. That afternoon, all the contractors were geared up and totally ready. They lined up like good soldiers by the dorms. Everyone was flexing their contracted beast except Nangong Xiao. Yeah, she was totally solo. The grumpy instructor led 4 squads straight to the magical beast training grounds. This massive place was chopped into different zones. Each zone housed a chained, scary magical monster. He barked, "Listen up, squads, summon your contracted furballs and command them to march right into the monster's zone and scamper back out before your time runs out. And hey, you do not even need to actually beat or kill the monster to pass this test. But those who survive will snag some sweet loot. Hey, teach, if we somehow maim the beast or flat out kill it, do we pay a massive fine?" Cheng Bingyu asked, her crazy eyes practically sparkling at the beast. The instructor just smirked. If you somehow manage to defeat it or kill it, not only do you avoid paying dimes, your sweet reward gets completely doubled. Actually, defeating it multiplies that loot by 5. Slaying it multiplies it by 10. Copy. That Cheng Bingyu was literally bouncing ready to throw hands and sprint into the zone to unleash carnage. They summoned their ferocious beasties. Then they bravely stepped into the territory of the Tier 1 magical monster. But right then, the fancy comms device buried inside the grumpy instructor's pocket started buzzing. He took a quick peek. An urgent text from Huge Engage. You absolutely cannot test the triple S ranks and elite contractors with these completely basic trainings. Only doubling this hellish difficulty will continuously unlock their absolute true hidden potential. Right now, the fierce beast summoners have already morphed into their wild beast forms while poor Nangong Xiao basically stays human. Her tiny fragile figure looks so incredibly hopelessly painfully lost. She jealously eyes all the massive, summoned beasts right nearby. You truly cannot even imagine how deeply she yearns inside. But spotting the holy white fox, her eyes instantly begin sparkling. She so desperately wants to fiercely hug that cute fluff and completely snuggle it super close. Group 1, follow me. The coach leads the holy white fox and Nangong Xiao straight into the absolute deepest magic beast camp training zone today. Exactly 12 mystical subzones exist right here total. One specific is the mysterious magic rune black turtle domain. Starting with the absolutely lowest rank 1 basic black shell turtle. Just surviving 10 straight minutes here inside this specific beast zone officially legally means training is totally completely finished. Inside the deadly magical beast zone, the epic white fox intensely glares down the magic rune turtle. It radiates terrifying magical power. Whoosh, it hilariously cowers inside its shell. The holy white fox literally blinks, looking left and right totally confused. 10 minutes quickly fly by. The very first training session is over. Xiao Yi successfully miraculously earns rank 2, 26 shiny rank 2 crystals total. Coach, this insane training is completed. Start session number 2. Next, across the 12 deepest mysterious subzones, the absolute epic fox popped up in every single of the 12 zones. First victory then, elimination complete. They completely milked this run to farm an absolute mountain of loot. Xiao Yi and Cheng Bingyu utterly dominated, bagging 2,148 rank 2 crystals. The instructor standing nearby was just staring completely dumbfounded. This insane grinding, overpowered training ended. Xiao Yi relaxed and Cheng Bingyu, piloting the glorious twin-tailed sacred form of the white fox, strutted towards the stunned instructor. Nangong Xiao immediately sprinted over to hug the majestic two-tailed fox, squeezing it super tight. Her tiny face absolutely glowed with pure excitement, happily nuzzling the fluffy white fox. Chang Bingyu, you are too amazing. Chang Bingyu smiled proudly, obviously. Next, the glorious white fox dropped her summoned beast state to shift back into human form. Celebrating surviving day 1 of this camp. Dinner is totally on me, guys. Do not refuse big sis Chang Bingyu. The instructor finally gathered everyone. Today's training was absolutely successful for absolutely everyone today. In just a minute, you can head towards the resource department to claim those epic rewards. I will send the loot registry now. Tomorrow morning, fall in at 6:30 sharp below the dorms. Dismissed. The instructor raised her right hand. The crew scattered excitedly. Nangong Xiao latched onto Chang Bingyu's arm with a death grip, dragging resigned Xiao Yi toward the absolute fanciest, insanely expensive hunter restaurant inside the base. Nearby, Xiao Yi watched his own wife, Chang Bingyu, getting utterly monopolized by another girl feeling insanely salty. He shot a hardcore death glare right at Nangong Xiao. You hug my precious wife now. But in 1 week, I will be hugging you tightly instead. After the meal, we can finally grab all 2,148 rank 2 crystals. 10 of these bad boys trade up for a single rank 3 crystal. Crunching the loot numbers, we can totally score 2 epic rank 5 crystals, plus 1 shiny rank 4, 4 rank 3 crystals, 8 rank 2 crystals. This insanely massive haul gives us enough raw juice to finally evolve the sacred white fox to rank 5. Hitting up the most elite hunter tier restaurant, the squad chilled in a super cozy VIP private room. A waiter spawned instantly right at their door. Miss Nangong Xiao, what epic feast will you order today? She smirked like a total regular and said, we will take menu 1. Then she slid the menu over to Xiao Yi and Chang Bingyu. They took one peek at menu 1. 3 crazy dishes plus 1 soup. We are talking rank 6 magical beast meat followed by rank 4 monster meat paired with premium rank 5 spirit rice. Oh, and do not forget a legendary rank 8 rice soup. Just peeking at those insane prices, Xiao Yi was completely mind blown. Holy cow, this set costs a whole rank 7 crystal. If you dig it, we can feast here every single day. Chang Bingyu is hilariously filthy rich, Xiao Yi gasped. Soon after, the waiter speedran, delivering all the dishes, handing Nangong Xiao a glowing vial of blue potion. It is a purified energy liquid extracted straight from the raw beast meat inside these very dishes. Otherwise, our bodies simply could not tank the explosive energy of 4 to 8 pounds of raw magical beast meat. The feast was quickly demolished. As they were leaving, Chang Bingyu rubbed her slightly stuffed food baby, actually feeling she still wanted more. Afterward, they split up and the duo headed straight for the official resource department. Right after bagging their epic quest rewards, after today's brutal training, they headed back to their dorm room and locked the door. A seriously smug grin completely took over Xiao Yi's face. Getting right down to business, Xiao Yi and Chang Bingyu immediately triggered their epic contract power, summoning the sacred white fox back out. Right now, our fluffy little beast was sitting pretty at late tier 2, so he gulped down a tier 3 core. Thanks to the wildly overpowered absorption of his awesome two-tailed form, it barely took half an hour before, with a massive energy burst, his level reached early tier 3, easily digesting all the energy from that tier 3 core. The raw power surging through the white fox's tiny body scaled up wildly. Xiao Yi, hanging out as a pure spirit right inside his mind, could totally feel this ridiculously massive strength, acting like he could one-shot an ox with one punch. Getting greedy, Xiao Yi decided to push it, making the fox inhale 2 whole tier 4 cores at once. Who even knows how long they spent grinding? While the sacred fox turbocharged his magical beast's inner core like an engine, the fluffy guy's power level absolutely blasted upwards. Early tier 3, mid tier 3, straight into late tier 3 and hitting peak tier 3. Suddenly, with an epic boom, his aura exploded, pushing the sacred fox right into early tier 4. Snapping his eyes open, he suddenly realized an entire day had vanished. Xiao Yi had literally no choice but to beg his instructor for a day off. Then he rushed straight back to training. The sacred white fox devoured 2 insane tier 5 cores next. As time passed, the little fox's stats kept skyrocketing. He was smashing through power ceilings without a sweat. Early tier 4, mid tier 4, late tier 4, peak tier 4, early tier 5. Xiao Yi instantly felt the colossal energy surging like a raging ocean inside the fox. One light leap smashing the ceiling. Boom. The entire dorm building violently shook. Thank goodness this dorm was completely reinforced with hardcore doomsday materials, or he would have blown right through the roof. Just to avoid wrecking the apartment entirely, Xiao Yi and her host dropped their summoned beast form. They shifted right back to human. Suddenly, a familiar system chime echoed right inside of Xiao Yi's ears. Huge congratulations to the host for clearing the quest. Hitting tier 5 in 1 week, quest reward drops 100 sweet evolution points, a legendary rule fragment. Crystal has entered the system inventory. This rule fragment crystal auto-binds directly to its ultimate master, Master Xiao Yi. Binding successful. No matter what crazy quest the host uses the rule crystal, for it can always be recalled at any time. Knock knock, knock. Suddenly, Nangong Xiao's sweet voice echoed from the hallway. Oh Lord, Cheng Bingyu, I heard a massive crash. Inside, are you finally done training? Nangong Xiao practically tackled Cheng Bingyu's arm, her eyes completely sparkling. It had been 3 entire days without any Cheng Bingyu cuddles. She was totally deprived and super impatient. Suddenly, Cheng Bingyu jolted up, panicking. He desperately sprinted straight into the restroom. Nangong Xiao just stared at him, completely confused. Suddenly, a dangerously breathtaking, gorgeous face. It entirely dominates her vision. Nangong Xiao instantly blushes red. She steps back, totally shy. What are you doing here, bro? I should ask you. Crashing our place this early. Got something to confess here, I just came to report. The guard pavilion master called. He has an epic mission. I actually needed Cheng Bing. Realizing his totally awkward slip, he frantically hits the brakes. He suddenly acts completely serious. The mighty pavilion master requested. He demands a quick audience. Right after your morning grind. Xiao Yi deeply frowns. The pavilion master. The guard's absolute supreme commander. A big shot matching the lord, the ruler of Manhwa base. What could that big shot want? Shaking off those paranoid thoughts, he stares at Nangong Xiao. Want your triple S archetype? Obviously, I dream about it, but it's literally impossible. I have 0 solid leads. I lack any starting point. Heaven just loves cursing me. Fate loves making me suffer. I can help. Hearing this, she snaps up. Her face shows pure shock. Xiao Yi pulls a rule crystal. Right from his system space, he casually hands it. To fix that broken archetype, the mystic rule fragment glows. Into blinding, colorless divine light. It completely absorbs into her. Her entire body violently stiffens. Endless supreme power aggressively awakens. Deep within his soul, the sheer power of their contract just keeps exploding upward. The face of Nangong Xiao radiates with pure hype. She sprints right next door and quickly grabs a top-tier power scanner for archetypes. Under the eager gaze of Nangong Xiao, the scanner's final result pops up. The 4 dragon kings at SS rank. Nangong Xiao is speechless. Right then, a loud knock hits the door and the instructor's voice booms loudly. Xiao Yi, Cheng Bingyu, report immediately to the Supreme Guard Command Headquarters. A. Superior expects you both. Understood, instructor, Xiao Yi replies. Nangong Xiao rushes over and grabs Xiao Yi by the shoulders. She was so hyped for the SS rank archetype. Wait, what is happening? We must go now. We will chat when we return. But Nangong Xiao is suddenly feeling flustered. For him to restore my archetype to SS rank, Xiao Yi has surely paid a massive price. He is not the type of guy doing any free favors. It demands an equivalent exchange, but honestly, this massive debt definitely cannot be measured in cash. Even if I totally sold myself, it would not be enough. I am ready to offer my entire self. She flashes back to what she boldly told Xiao Yi in the past. Nangong Xiao's face instantly turns bright red. From his super handsome looks, his cool personality to talent, Xiao Yi is the absolute best catch. But every summoner can only form a contract with just one archetype. It is frustrating. If only all summoners could contract with multiple partners. At the guard pavilion, Supreme Command, a loud voice announces. Outside the pavilion, Master gets a report. The star duo has arrived. Let them in. As the 2 young prodigies enter, a booming laugh shakes the room. I have heard legends about our mighty twin dragons of Manhwa. Seeing you both right now, the hype is totally real. The hero plays it cool. You flatter us. The master points at a giant fish mural, his tone dropping, deadly serious. Our beloved base sits dangerously close to the monster zone. It is crawling with giant mystic pythons and magical snakes. Water dragons cause absolute chaos. For hundreds of brutal years, we fought those scaly freaks to hold the front line. That is the only reason we are still breathing today. Thanks for your hard work. Everyone here owes their lives to the Grand Pavilion Master. I am absolutely sure that our city will eventually crush that wretched demon snake forest. Well said, but sadly, while our elite guard grows stronger, those nasty monsters are multiplying at an insanely ridiculous speed. Pure chaos. Quite the headache, honestly. Master fresh prodigies will just keep popping up from our base. Take us, for example. We will become completely overpowered soon. Then we will happily team up with your guards to wipe out that snake forest, he smirked. Wait, team up, not officially join. He just totally friend-zoned the prestigious guard pavilion right there. The pavilion master sighed, looking hilariously bummed out. Since joining our elite guard totally isn't your vibe, I guess I won't beg you. You've got your own epic destiny. Nangong Xiao Yi and Cheng Bingyu pause awkwardly. Back home, Nangong Xiao was stressing out hard. She desperately needed a totally fair trade with Nangong Xiao Yi for that ridiculously overpowered legendary loot. This crest-restoring item was driving her crazy. What now? Should I just offer my body as payment? Seriously, suddenly, Nangong Xiao Yi's voice echoed right outside. Wait, offer your body to who exactly? Nangong Xiao leaped up like a startled cat. She sprang onto the sofa, sitting hilariously stiff. Puffed up like a statue, she totally froze. Cheng Bingyu slyly hooked her arm around Nangong Xiao. Flashing a wicked little grin, she whispered, "Hey Nangong Xiao, want to form a contract with him? He can totally fix your broken power crest, your triple S rank 5 clawed golden dragon." Nangong Xiao stared back, her cute face completely dumbfounded. But beast tamers can only bond with one single partner of the completely opposite gender. Even then, are you really cool with this? You'd honestly let us form a binding contract? Chang Bingyu nodded instantly without sweating it at all. Mouth-watering visions of perfectly roasted monster meat randomly flooded her hungry little brain right then. Duh, of course, I am totally down. You literally rock a triple S-tier crest. The three of us will be absolutely unstoppable. Nangong Xiao's eyes sparkled with crazy cartoonish joy. Big sister Cheng Bingyu actually gave the green light. She seriously could not believe her own ears. Everything was finally falling into perfect, hilarious place. A massive wave of hopeful relief hit her. She eagerly watched the main character prep his move. He readied his insanely overpowered magical stash. He popped open his system inventory screen instantly. The girls watched his every move like hawks. The room buzzed with chaotic new energy. Reaching into his void space, he whipped out 2 insanely rare glowing rule fragment crystals and tossed them straight at her panicked face. Nangong Xiao Y completely absorbed the cosmic rule fragments, magically morphing into a glowing cloud of light that melted right into the supreme body of Nangong Xiao, the legendary triple S rank 5 clawed golden dragon. Poof. The mighty dragon instantly became a 6 cute girl. 2 adorable pointy ears popped up. Her eyes rapidly shifted their color from a plain monochrome to glowing gold. Got absolutely nothing to say. The little dragon waifu closed the distance and planted a sweet kiss, and she literally threw herself into his arms, shyly whispering, "I am ridiculously broke right now. I totally have nothing truly valuable enough to do a trade for my life. So my only choice is paying you with myself." Nangong Xiao Y instantly summoned a magical soul contract, a legally binding document fully officially certified by the heavens and earth. Let us sign. Wait, can a beast tamer seriously only form a magical pact with just one beast girl? Pushing those doubts entirely aside, her tiny heart wildly racing, she stamped her mark onto the paper. The exact second she officially signed it, bam, both of them instantly vanished into thin air. An incredibly supreme, mysterious cosmic aura suddenly descended downwards. A majestic golden divine dragon soaring high magically appeared right inside the living room. Oh my gosh, the pact successfully sealed. Nangong Xiao was absolutely losing her mind. Nangong Xiao Y could physically feel her practically squealing with total joy and pure excitement. He basically gifted her a brand new life and totally restored her lost hope. Meanwhile, Nangong Xiao Y casually stared at the glowing system panel only he could see. Epic triple S rank sharp clawed golden dragon template. First majestic evolutionary form. Golden Dragon. 3rd grade combat arena level, crazy innate skill, superior dragon power, subtle mental pressure intimidation effect unlocked. It nerfs the bad guys by 50%. These legendary stats are just completely broken. He's flexing that overpowered Dominator bloodline aura. Total cheat code invincibility. His already insane dragon body skill suddenly sees a ridiculous 10 times damage boost once activated. His defense also heavily spikes 10 times. He can literally spam contracts with countless beauties. Cheng Bingyu totally knew too. She played hard to get it first, but our smooth-talking hero finally won her over. In the sassy words of Cheng Bingyu, only a top-tier triple S beast girl is truly worthy of a contract with Xiao Yi. Epic mealtime approached. Nangong Xiao desperately wanted a cute date, but right now she was panicking super hard. With her secret romance totally out in the open, explaining this drama to her strict dad sounded absolutely terrifying. 2 contracted girls basically sharing one lucky guy. She literally had zero idea how Binji's scary dad would eventually react. "Hey, what is bothering you?" Seeing Nangong anxiously clinging to his arm. Looking like a stressed puppy, he naturally had to ask about it. She shook her head and adorably asked, "Can we please get ice cream today? Actually, the elite luxury hunter restaurant is officially receiving a legendary frost scar beast. Rumor says that cooking this crazy demonic beast meat creates magical dishes, freezing way below zero with an absolutely heavenly melting soft texture. The meat is insanely bouncy tender. Let us go immediately," cheered Cheng Bingyu, grabbing his other arm. Drooling slightly, she quickly added, "I absolutely need to eat." Cheng Bingyu was a massive foodie. She went crazy for food, especially totally elite culinary masterpieces. They eagerly marched right over. The delicious aroma was completely irresistible. Everyone was super hyped for this epic feast. She truly adored tasty food, especially fancy creations, exotic flavors she had never tasted. And so our guy Nangong Xiao, flanked by the two beauties, strolled into the luxury hunter restaurant. Inside the VIP room, seeing the menu prices, Nangong Xiao literally stopped breathing. A single dish cost a whopping rank 7 crystal core, 0 credit, no running tabs. You had to pay everything entirely up front. One dinner burned through 1 rank 7 crystal core and 2 rank 6 cores. You truly had to be a filthy, rich Harris to afford this. On their way there, countless nosy bystanders who recognized Nangong Xiao's noble status spotted her acting super close with Nangong Xiao. Such scandalous intimacy. Once the trio finished feasting, juicy rumors about Nangong Xiao instantly spread like absolute wildfire across all the youth training camp and even reached the elite guard pavilion's base. Meanwhile, standing at the very top of the tallest skyscraper in the heart of Manjuan's lower city, the mighty city lord, Nangong Jitao stared at a tactical map with heavy worry. Gripping a pen, he drew a dark circle around a specific border zone of the lower city. If my memory serves right, the demonic snake forest will soon launch another terrifying beast tied against the vulnerable lower city. That flood dragon has probably leveled up deeper into the legendary Grandmaster realm. Last time, he and the Pavilion Master of Jungay, the two absolute Grandmasters, had to combine their ultimate strength just to barely push back that monstrous Beast King. It was only thanks to that epic clash that the Beast Horde 2 years ago quietly retreated. Otherwise, Manjuan's lower city would have suffered absolute irreversible doom. That flood dragon is the supreme Beast King ruling the demonic snake forest. It commands the 8 terrifying demonic snakes at the Grandmaster tier, plus dozens of legendary grade 9 warriors, plus hundreds of grade 7 masters and endless grade 5 brawlers, alongside thousands of grade 3 demonic vipers. Incoming report. A sonic boom suddenly echoed outside. My lord, you previously ordered me to strictly monitor updates about your precious daughter. I have news, Guardming reported. Nangong Jitao paused, visibly intrigued, motioning him to speak. Your daughter, bagged a boyfriend. They are constantly attached. Terrified of the mighty city lord's legendary temper, the guard treaded lightly with his words. Surprisingly, not furious at all, Nangong Jitao beamed brightly. What fantastic updates. Following her busted awakening, Nangong Xiao actually swore off fixing her core and strictly refused forming pacts with any dudes. And yet today she snagged a romantic partner. This absolutely confirms she forged a pact with him. However, the guard nervously stuttered, hesitantly adding, this brat already secured a designated pact partner. Miss Nangong is literally the third wheel in their romance. Are you entirely positive? Seriously, massive crowds witnessed the whole spectacle go down. I bet the entire training facility is gossiping. The proud face of Nangong Jitao completely darkened, turning pitch black. His fatherly chest ignited with volcanic rage. The almighty lord absolutely smashed his desk. Nangong Xiao completely lost her marbles. Drag her here and securely cage her for a month. Scratch that, I will go. Unchecked, she will absolutely burn our entire household to ashes. I will definitely lock her away for months. She can literally kiss that exam goodbye. This is an absolute disgrace. She stays grounded until she grasps her massive blunder. She brings total shame upon us. As the daughter of the Lord Nangong Xiao's reckless actions outside directly impact the honor of our noble household. And now look at what she did. Xiao brought the young lady straight to his apartment in the dorm, staring at the painfully plain decorations. Cheng Bingyue tilted her head deep in thought. Is something not missing? Nangong Xiao asked, totally curious. What could possibly be missing here? What you desperately need is a wedding dress. I will buy it. Today is your big day, Nangong Xiao. Wouldn't it be an absolute tragedy to prepare absolutely nothing? Nangong Xiao suddenly had an epiphany. That is true. Forming the pact is like getting officially married. Today, really, is my grand day. Cheng Bingyue wildly grabbed Nangong Xiao and dragged her outside. 1/2 hour later, the dynamic duo returned. Like a whirlwind, they carried piles of stuff. After 10 minutes of setup, the tiny apartment was completely flooded with festive crimson red. Nangong Xiao nervously stepped right into the bathroom. She slipped on a stunning bridal gown. 1/2 hour later, Xiao and Nangong Xiao gracefully stepped into the bedroom. Wait, Cheng Bingyu playfully told them, I will fiercely stand guard for you on the sofa. Bang! The door was instantly locked from the outside. Xiao Yi and Nangong Xiao, rocking her bridal gown, suddenly stood totally face to face. Big sister Cheng Bingyu, she is honestly just too incredible. Nangong Xiao was moved. You are the truly incredible one. Let us not waste such a magical night. Let us begin. A second later, the system voice abruptly echoed in the ears of Xiao Yi, the ultimate pact partner of four. The stunning Nangong Xiao possesses a wildly violent matrix energy core, and it is unstable. You must avoid any romantic bedroom activities or else you both will literally explode. 10 minutes later, Xiao Yi and Nangong Xiao were fully dressed and awkward. They headed to the living room. Heavy silence fell. You could hear the poor bride quietly sobbing. This matrix, why does it ruin absolutely everything? First, my awakening completely failed, and now I cannot even enjoy my own wedding night. Teary-eyed Nangong Xiao felt completely crushed. Our hero scratched his head, totally sweating bullets. She is literally a divine lotus, impossibly elegant and totally pure. Gorgeous to look at, but too explosive to touch. Ding, the system triggered a quest. Phase quest. Become the absolute top scorer in the national exams and elevate the overall ranking of Manhwan-based city to the absolute highest tier nationwide. Reward. A super epic, unbelievably grand, invincible mystery jackpot. Time limit, just half a month. Upgrade 2 summoned beasts to the 9th rank. Slaughter 2 massive demonic beasts of the Grandmaster tier. Check the awesome loot drops. 1 Xuan Huang Gem, a pure yellow crystal. Its effect instantly pacifies chaotic laws and completely tames wild, overpowered energy. Accept this quest. 0 penalty for rejecting it. 0 penalty for failing. I totally need that yellow gemstone now, Xiao Yi smirked. It can perfectly suppress explosive energy, perfect timing system. You really are my ultimate wingman. Accept. Quest accepted. 15 days on the clock. Xiao Yi quickly explained his grand plan. Nangong Xiao. She was completely hyped, eyes sparkling brightly. Do you have a way to reach rank 9? Nangong Xiao gave a confident nod. Nangong's face, still rocking that extravagant wedding dress, beamed. She whipped a blue vial from her bag. This is from a rank 7 beast, she squealed with pure hype. It is energy juice extracted from its flesh. I have tons more. Nangong Xiao sprinted out completely barefoot. Exactly 2 minutes. Later she returned carrying a massive armful of glowing blue vials. Her place was conveniently right next door. They tallied the sweet loot and reached the following crazy conclusion. 9 energy liquids of the 7th tier, 12 of the 6th tier 2, 8th tier liquids, and 22 from the 5th. This power juice is made through a slick technical process that heavily purifies the raw energy essence stripped directly from demonic beast flesh. Summoned pets do not even need to filter it all again. They can just absorb and use it instantly. Let's use these potions to grind first. Once we are totally out, we will use Jings to cultivate instead. Nangong Xiao thumped her chest proudly and declared with absolute boss energy. The eye might lack a few things, but endless grinding resources. Oh, I have those to spare. Xiao Yi and Cheng Bingyu totally believe her. After all, this girl was a crazy rich heiress who could casually toss around a Jing. Suddenly, a rough, furious voice shattered the peace. Nangong Xiao, get out here. Hearing that, the color completely drained from Nangong Xiao's face. That is my dad, the actual city lord. What the heck do I do now? Seriously, what do I do? Should we just hide? She panicked, frantically grabbing Xiao Yi and Cheng Bingyu. She was about to hilariously yeet right out the window to escape. Cheng Bingyu just stared, completely brain dead. Nangong Xiao totally panicked. That is definitely my dad. He is here to bust us red-handed. If I actually get caught, I am so ridiculously dead. He would never ever accept his daughter dating another woman. He will totally rip us apart. Hearing this, Cheng Bingyu started panic sweating too. What in the world do we do now? Xiao Yi calmly placed a hand on both their shoulders. She forced them onto the couch and smoothly declared, let us clear the air. With him once and for all, we can never outrun a master rank warrior anyway. Plus, our sacred pact is completely 100% legit. We did absolutely nothing shady or wrong. There is zero reason to hide from him. Nangong gathered all her guts. Ready to risk it all, she yelled, Xiao Yi, you are totally right. Cheng Bingyu sprinted to yank the front door open, and the terrifying city lord stomped inside. With a deadly glare, he scanned the room. His furious eyes locked onto Nangong Xiao and Xiao Yi. I never expected to finally meet you both under such ridiculously awkward circumstances. Please take a seat, mighty lord of the city. Xiao Yi casually poured some tea, but the stubborn lord just swatted it away. His blazing absolute fury focused entirely upon Nangong Xiao. Look at yourself. What in the world have you been doing? A noble girl obsessing over a random pair of lowly contractors. You are completely disgracing our entire governor's mansion. Poor Nangong Xiao looked utterly crushed and stared down. Too terrified to speak, Xiao Yi just frowned. Mr. Governor, what do you even mean by obsessing over someone? A contracted couple. Nangong Xiao is your daughter, that is true, but she is also human, does she not have the absolute right to pick her partner? The angry governor shifted his glare to Xiao Yi. Looking super disappointed, he scoffed. They say triple S rank beast masters are the absolute hope of Manhwan base. As an elite beast master, frankly, you are truly incredible. But when it comes to basic manners like Xiao, you completely lack class. Xiao Yi stood up. From his towering 6-foot height, he casually looked down at the shorter governor. Flexing his massive height advantage, he smirked. Governor, please just answer my question. Does Nangong Xiao have yes or no the total freedom to choose her? Contractor Xiao Yi's booming voice was dripping with cocky confidence. It echoed through the room, his heavy stare crushing the governor. His epic aura was never inferior. The governor's mouth aggressively twitched. Yes. Xiao Yi boldly stepped forward, his terrifying aura still totally overwhelming, his eyes sparkling with pure mischief. What if she formed a contract with me? The governor's face darkened. Are you kidding me right now? Every beast master can literally only sign contracts with one single partner. That's basic logic. Xiao Yi and Nangong Xiao summoned the epic magic of their contract. They began summoning the legendary 5-clawed golden dragon. A blinding light erupted from their glowing bodies. An absolute and blinding aura flooded the room. The governor's face totally crumbled. A massive and crystal clear dragon roar violently shook the living room. An epic golden eastern dragon appeared floating in circles through the air. On its body, every scale violently sparkled with sacred golden light. The governor felt crushing pressure completely overwhelmed him as he slumped onto the sofa. A literal dragon. An actual living dragon. This insane aura, this suffocating gravity, it undoubtedly belongs to an S-rank or higher summoned beast. The governor was absolutely paralyzed. His poor brain completely short-circuited. Seeing this utterly pathetic display, Nangong Xiao, whose consciousness currently piloted the fair, majestic dragon's mind practically giggled with glee. So governor ready to finally talk business, but the poor guy remained totally traumatized. It took him a whole minute to finally choke out, I completely misjudged you both. Instantly Xiao Yi and Nangong Xiao dropped their flashy summoned state, returning to human form. This time, Nangong Xiao raised her chin, sporting the smuggest grin imaginable. Her eyes locked onto the trembling governor, radiating sheer arrogant pride. I can actually forge infinite contracts with legendary triple S rank summon models. Seeing the governor's hilariously clueless face, Xiao Yi smoothly chimed in. Cleverly, Xiao Yi hyped up the infinite contract concept into a massive flex of endless triple S rank potential instead. This perfectly eased the terrified governor. Exactly. My personal model is the legendary triple S rank 5-clawed golden dragon, and Xiao Yi flawlessly restored it for me. Nangong Xiao proudly clung to Xiao Yi's arm. Infinite bonding contracts with literal god tier 5-clawed golden dragons of the highest. Triple S. The governor felt like he just stumbled upon the universe's most forbidden secret. He was incredibly shell-shocked and completely lost his voice. After a painfully long silence, he eagerly addressed them with explosive enthusiasm. Wow. A talented young powerhouse and a gorgeous maiden. What a genuinely perfect pair. I totally back you. I completely trust you too, especially you. Xiao Yi, word was that you were pretty special, but I underestimated your pure, absolute genius. Seriously, managing to completely revive a busted, defective model is insanely awesome. Exactly 10 minutes later, the big governor strutted away looking totally smug. He was not even mad about his precious daughter tethering herself to this mysterious young hotshot. His only panic was that she gets sucked into messy teenage romance drama. With the air cleared up, our overprotective city lord is finally breathing easy. He basically dumped the whole problem onto Nangong Xiao and Xiao Yi, glaring at the Pado. Retreating back of the mighty city, Lord Xiao puffed out her cheeks, completely annoyed by her old man's ridiculously cold shoulder. Like seriously, where's our giant? Thanks for saving us. Quit your whining. Let's start grinding. Right this second, Xiao Yi had definitely not forgotten the system's crazy mission. Boost both of their summons to rank 9 in just half a month. Wasting zero time, the dynamic duo summoned their first forms again. They chugged down a super spicy rank 5 energy potion. Bypassing the whole annoying refining process completely, the sheer power shot the golden dragons. Ranked straight from early rank 3 to late rank 3 instantly. Honestly, cheat codes after chugging a second 10th, then 12th bottle of pure energy juice. In just 2 short hours, the golden dragon gloriously hit rank 5. Xiao was completely mind-blown. These energy potions are insanely busted. Who needs to painfully refine cores anymore? Just gulp it for instant power. Despite the impurities, Xiao Yi quickly did some rapid mental math. 5 bottles of rank 5 energy potions literally pack the same punch as pure energy inside one core. Makes sense since this liquid energy is magically purified straight from monster beast meat. Demonic. You honestly cannot compare this to an already packed and compressed energy core. Get over here. And level up to Senior Cheng Bingyu. Taking Nangong Xiao's wild advice, Xiao Yi tries syncing up with Cheng Bingyu and the legendary 9-tailed celestial fox contract. A ridiculously intense aura wraps around them both and Blinding light explodes. Suddenly, Chang Bingyu straight up vanishes. A sacred two-tailed white fluffball spawns on the floor. Insanely, Xiao Yi's brain is dual-wielding the golden dragon, his overpowered first form, and this celestial fox. He can instantly hot-swap between them and pilot both divine beasts. Simultaneously, Nangong Xiao is totally flabbergasted, spawning two mythic beasts at once. Is dual-controlling summons really a thing right now? There's literally only one other historical case, right? Anyway, both triple S rank familiars enter hardcore grinding mode. By next morning, an absolute mountain of energy potions gets chugged dry. The golden dragon, his original majestic form, swirls up and hits early rank 7 like an absolute boss. Meanwhile, chilling on the couch, his second holy two-tailed fox form casually skyrockets to mid-rank 7. Rocking dual screen vision, Xiao Yi feels absolute explosive power juicing up his veins. While piloting the two-tailed fox boom, he throws a literal sonic boom punch. The insane shockwaves are visibly tearing the room. After taking the fluffy beast for a spin, his consciousness zips over to first form, his mental golden dragon. It completely defies gravity itself, floating effortlessly through the air. One lazy tail flick boom. The sound barrier shatters completely. Air cracks like fragile glass. Then eerie silence returns. One is early rank 7, the other mid-rank 7. Rank 9 feels miles away. Back to human, Xiao Yi panics. Where are those golden cores? 2 rank 8 cores push a triple S rank summon straight into early rank 8. 2 rank 9 cores unlock that elusive early rank 9 status. That means 4 rank 9 cores, plus 4 rank 8 ones to max both summons out. A golden dragon is ridiculously tanky, built exactly like a divine weapon. In battle, this sacred beast slashes enemy stats by 50%. Add total damage reduction, taking 50% less pain overall. Throw in that invincible spirit, and stats multiply by 10. That is why Xiao Yi claims this 3-fingered golden beast is the ultimate powerhouse machine. Meanwhile, their bald instructor called the trio down from dorms. A heavily armed squad waited outside. Both the captain and vice captain flashed the cheetah hunting squad badge. What? These clueless newbie runts without high school diplomas joined us. They are total dead weight. Boss, why bring these literal toddlers? They will just drag us down. Captain, why did you let them join our elite crew? They will literally get us killed. Boss, why accept this joke? Seriously approved. Kiss that sweet top squad bonus goodbye this month. There goes our hard cash. We're the absolute best rank 7 squad, taking on insanely deadly missions with 2 clueless rookies. These kids will absolutely drag us. Our squad rocks 5 elite contractor pairs. Except for our stoic captain and his lieutenant, the remaining 4 duos kept whining without any mercy. The captain and his second shared a look of total utter defeat. Their eyes screamed helplessness. Top brass forced this nightmare upon them. Declining wasn't an option. Refusing meant glaring insubordination, guaranteeing a brutal demotion and some awful punishment. Right then, the legendary instructor Nan dragged Xiao Yi and Chang Bingyu directly over for some awkward introductions. You two hit rank 5 already. The newbie boot camp is completely useless for your insane growth now. So starting this very morning, you'll temporarily crash this squad. These rank 7 hunters joining their perilous missions to learn the ropes. Only raw bloodshed in the savage wastelands will sharpen you. Level up fast. Following that, instructor Nan pivoted toward the cheetah squad to officially present Xiao Yi and Cheng Bingyu. Hey, I 1 and 2 guys. Noticing she was being completely ignored, Nangong Xiao threw an absolute fit as Xiao Yi's vital second contractor. How dare they forget? She wasn't a background character. The bald instructor sighed heavily. Nope, you haven't even formed a pack yet, kiddo. Go back to sweating in the baby recruit camp. The veteran hunting squad members, the cheetah squad, totally froze when Nangong Xiao tried to crash their party, sweating pure panic. No way, we are completely maxed on members. In Yang's crew heard the bald instructor shut him down hard, exhaling a massive sigh of relief. After all, the cheetah hunters are the absolute best of the 7th generation's elite. They definitely do not need annoying dead weight. Xiao Yi tried patting poor Nangong Xiao's severely deflated ego. Hey, you are still in rookie boot camp. Plus, your power levels spiked way too fast. You seriously need to leash that crazy explosive energy. Nangong Xiao looked absolutely crushed by the brutal rejection. But honestly, he just had to hold the L. Soon enough, the 2 rookies linked up with the cheetah hunters, peeling out straight toward the frontline forward base at the city's defense perimeter. Still aggressively pouting, Nangong Xiao hijacked an off-road buggy and went full stalker mode from a distance. The outpost sat right on the creepy edge of Demon Snake Forest. The elite cheetah squad, following their badass captain, sneaked into a sketchy zone, choked with insanely tall, deadly grass. Just ahead, a repulsive horde of demon snakes slithered. Today's mission is smashing the incoming wave. From this nasty pack of rank 7 demon snakes, we are tracking 3 super boss rank 7 beasts. 10 rank 6s plus a bunch of rank 5 trash. Xiao Yi Chang Bingyu, your job is cleanup duty and wiping out those annoying rank 5 grunts. Leave the big bad rank 7s to the pros. Can you rookies handle that without crying? Copy that, Captain. We are ready to rock. The rookies shouted back with picture-perfect hype. Suddenly, a blinding white aura violently erupted. The boss and his hardcore monster hunting crew instantly shifted into full battle mode for a blitz. Their teamwork was flawless, like a deadly dance. The squad's raw destructive force was mind-blowing. Those scaled freaks got completely ragdolled by the ambush. Absolutely nothing could survive that savage beatdown. Meanwhile, the rookies were actually out there styling. They were officially leveling up into certified badasses. The squad blitzed the forest at terrifying speed. It was like the crew shared a totally psychic link. Focusing their minds, they fiercely channeled their soul contract power all at once to summon their beasts. A mysterious surge of magical energy exploded, revealing a sleek black patterned phantom cheetah, 2 steel lions, and 2 golden strike tigers roared, completely catching Xiao Yi off guard. The beasts summoned by the squad leaders were actually black patterned cheetahs, totally ditching the legendary golden tigers. Kings of beasts, Xiao Yi and Cheng Bingyi, also awakened. Their contracted spirit pets. Shifting forms, 2 flawless white foxes gracefully materialized. One guy sneered, "Hey, white fox, just hide out in the bushes and watch us steal the show. Keep your mouth shut or you will not even see death coming." With that arrogant threat, a rank 5 golden tiger and 4 other summoned spirit beasts blindly charged forward. Meanwhile, Nangong Xiao, gripping the wheel of her off-roader, crashed the party. She pouted and muttered, "You absolute idiot Xiao Yi, do not try ditching me." Beyond the thick weeds, a massive, beastly roar suddenly violently erupted everywhere. 2 steel lions bulldozed into the snake swarm, ruthlessly trampling 4 rank 5 demon serpents until their flesh was shredded raw, leaving them writhing in pure agony. The golden tigers snapped their bloody jaws wide, striking with lightning speed to bite through 2 rank 6 demon snakes. Crack! Their heavy skulls shattered instantly. The black cheetah leading the pack moved exactly like a vengeful ghost. Its movement speed was totally extreme. Fleeting shadow step speed drastically multiplied by 4 times. The dark cheetah completely vanished from the naked eye. Everyone only felt a terrifying shadow flash past. A split second later, the early stage rank 7 demon snake, its 7 vital points utterly crushed, hissed in pure agony. Ultimately, it perished. The black patterned cheetah let out a smug laugh. Blurring like a shadow, it charged at another rank 7 demon snake. Using smooth S pattern weaves, it easily dodged. The rank 5 and 6 snakes, the early stage rank 7 beast, never even had time to blink. Another Black Panther victim down. This mission is a total breeze. And where is that white fox hiding? Over in those bushes. Seriously, what a coward. Just hiding. What exactly is that furball? Even doing whatever as long as it's not dead weight. This hunting squad was still tracking demonic snakes, yet somehow found time to mock him. Their words betrayed total disrespect for the white fox. But while they blindly watched the panther totally slaughter prey, Chang Bingyug suddenly spoke up. "Something is terribly wrong here. I smell a rank 8 beast. These rank 7 snakes are mere decoys. We have at least 4 rank 8 demons waiting in absolute ambush as a triple S rank summon." The twin-tailed white fox sensed that terrifying shift in aura. Nangong Xiao Yi instantly confirmed the 2-7 rank 8 creature's hidden presence. Right then, from the tall grass and ancient surrounding trees, 4 majestic king cobras struck. Their overpowering auras exploded. Phantom Mirage, a terrifying mental-type skill, dragged all its helpless enemies down into a nightmare hallucination. Everything became dark and terrifying. Mass Illusion Group Attack. Once the 4 demonic royal cobras unleashed their tricky mind-bending skill, the steel lions and yellow tigers instantly got duped. To them, the battlefield looked completely normal. But to their violently warped minds, their allies looked like red snakes. The tricked beasts violently started slaughtering each other. The Black Panther, dodging the mind trick, suddenly found itself heavily surrounded by 4 rank 8 cobras. Crap, we are totally screwed now. The Panther squad, captain and vice captain, were sweating bullets in pure panic. But what made them completely lose it was seeing that 2-tailed white fox strolling from the bushes. It practically glided with absolute elegance. Every step screamed pure, unbothered vibes. A total burden. The Black Panther roared, "White fox, run away." Wham! The poor Black Panther got swatted by a rank 8 cobra's massive tail violently smashing into the dirt. The crazy impact carved a crater. A rank 8 monster is way too overpowered compared to a measly rank 7. Their raw stats are over 4 times higher. Even a peak rank 7 Black Panther was getting absolutely trashed. Divine confusion plunged their minds into pure chaos. Full power mass attack successfully activated. A massive psychic shockwave instantly exploded from the 2-tailed holy white fox. In a mere fraction of a second, the cobras, lions, and raging tigers all got struck. The chaotic battlefield completely froze. Every beast stood paralyzed like stone statues. The little fox's overwhelming power was insane. Nobody could twitch a single muscle. Time itself felt awkwardly frozen. It was like someone hit the pause button. Except for the Shadow Panther, every single demonic beast and their summons froze. The two-tailed white fox strolled up with pure swagger, dragging the panther out. "You good, Captain? Yeah, surviving. Wait, you are rank 7. The Shadow Panther was mind blown. Then it completely blitzed the Royal Cobra. That crazy rank 8. Its fierce swipe nailed the rank 8 but barely scratched its ridiculous tanky scales. The big cat was totally useless against those overpowered rank 8 beasts. So the two-tailed fox jumped right in, locking onto the demonic snake's weak point. Ultimate absolute death strike activated. A brutal physical skill ignoring all enemy defenses, dealing 100% pure, unfiltered true damage. Slash, rip. The gross sound of tearing flesh echoed 4 times. That rank 8 demon cobra got hilariously sliced into 2 neat pieces by the fox's razor claws. The Shadow Panther literally gasped out loud. It could not even scratch that armor. Yet the fox vaporized the rank 8 boss without breaking a sweat. The yellow tigers finally woke up. No way. They were totally shocked by that crazy bloodbath. Their jaws dropped. Boom, bang, smash, crash. The two Bao unleashed their insane punches. After some seriously explosive combo hits, all demonic snake goons in the area were deleted on the spot. During that wild brawl, the Biu only used raw brute strength. They did not even need to activate innate skills. Rank 5s and 6s are total trash. Against Biu, that guy is totally a rank 7. Whoever lied and told me he was rank 5, fight me outside. A triple S rank level 7 boss, he just wiped the floor with every single one of us even though we are level 7 too. We look like total dead weight. If Biu could just permanently join us in the mighty leopard hunting squad, that would be absolutely epic. Yeah, we should totally swap our captain. With Boss Biu in charge, winning the Hunting Excellence Award would not be a problem at all. Watching the absolute masterclass put on by the 2 Biu's members of the leopard squad just turned into simple popcorn-munching spectators. Their whole attitude toward Biu had radically changed. They actively schemed to keep Biu in the leopard squad, plotting to make him their new captain. Plotting a captain swap right to my face. You guys think that is normal? 4 rank 8 gold cores, 3 rank 7 gold cores, 10 rank 6 gold cores, and 20 rank 5 gold cores. Having scored an insanely massive loot, dropped the 2 Bius joyfully. Counted the bloody gold cores scattered at their feet, freshly ripped from the defeated demon snake horde. I am taking all. These shiny gold cores you guys do not mind, right? No problem. Heck no, of course not. Here, boss, keep them safe. This is your legendary loot alone, boss. We have absolutely zero complaints. The 5 summoned beasts of the hunting squad nodded furiously in total unison. In that very moment, to the beasts of the leopard squad, 2 white foxes were absolute martial prodigies capable of obliterating higher-level demonic beasts with zero effort. A true alpha boss, a brand new captain to lead them to eternal glory. Help me. A beautifully melodious young girl's voice suddenly echoed through the distant woods. Nangong Xiao Yi's face tightened in pure dread. That was Nangong Xiao screaming. His face. The 2 white foxes instantly dropped their smiles. They dashed straight toward the echoing scream. Within seconds, they skidded to a halt near the creeping edge of the eerie demonic wasteland. Just miles away, poor Nangong Xiao was tangled tightly in the coils of a monstrous serpent. 2 weird little horns sat on its head. Reeking like absolute garbage, its massive jaw hovered right over Nangong Xiao's trembling face. She was completely frozen in pure terror. Her pretty face turned pale like a ghost. Her gorgeous eyes locked onto that nasty tongue. Meet Baji Mo Jiao from the demonic sect, spoiled heir to the current demon beast king sex boss Jin. Born with a crazy overpowered cursed bloodline. This guy commands nasty demonic snakes. Damn, it's the freaking demonic sect. Worse, it's Baji Mo Jiao. He's the corrupted royal blood of that cult. He literally controls an entire army of demon snakes. She is doomed. What the heck is he doing out here? Does he actually have a death wish? Boss White Fox, we gotta dip now. This place is too sketchy. Freaking out. Over Nangong Xiao's deadly predicament, every single guy in the leopard squad turned white and started begging the 2 white foxes to bail immediately. Suddenly, creepy rustling echoed from absolutely everywhere. Hidden in the weeds up the ancient trees and deep inside pitch-black holes, chilling glares locked onto them. Hideous demonic snakes were literally everywhere. Crap, it's the demonic sect, or specifically Baji Mo Jiao's crew, a toxic royal bloodline from that damned cult commanding endless swarms of creepy demonic snakes. That girl is toast. The terrified hunting squad was desperately begging Xiao Yi to stop walking forward. They're everywhere. It's Baji Mo Jiao's cursed demonic cult, a nightmare royal bloodline from that wretched faction, controlling massive armies of demonic serpents. That girl is cooked. The panicked members of the hunting squad begged Xiao Yi to step back. We gotta run away now. Danger is everywhere, and we are completely useless here. We gotta retreat. Yet Nangong Xiao just faced the nightmare alone. She was the one he forged a contract with. How could he just ditch her? Suddenly creepy. Rustling sounds echoed everywhere through the tall grass, across ancient trees, and from the pitch-black burrows. Icy venomous glares locked onto them, belonging to sinister demonic snowcakes. Surrounded on all sides, every single leopard mercenary felt those wicked, bloodthirsty eyes staring them down. They could not help but violently shiver from head to toe in terror. Flee, do you losers think you can escape? You dared to trespass on the sacred grounds of my ancestors. You court death. The arrogant sect disciple's gaze was full of disgust, his face radiating a toxic pride born from his precious noble bloodline. He truly thought he was king. On command, the countless demonic snakes lurking around violently flicked their crimson tongues and lunged forward. They completely trapped the white fox and the leopard troop. There were at least 200. White fox, we will carve a bloody path. You are a triple S rank, summon you. Absolutely cannot die here, roared the black-striped leopard. He was ready to fight back desperately. That is right. Today, we will fight our glorious final battle. Every single member of the leopard squad readied themselves to cover the fox's escape. Meanwhile, that very same white fox stared at the disciple in the distance with pure sassy disdain. Such a noble bloodline, a mere frog in a well, Bajimo Jiao was absolutely furious. His lineage could not tolerate such blatant disrespect. The swarm of demonic snakes thrashed violently. They opened their nasty traps, ready to strike. Nangong Xiao eyes sharing a quick smirk with Nangong Xiao triggers their insane contract power right away. The triple S rank golden dragon packed, two blinding rays of golden light violently erupt from the bodies of Nangong, Xiao, and Bo. They shatter the pitch darkness and freezing chill. A dizzying, completely supreme aura fills the space. An epic long dragon roar echoes crystal clear across the battlefield. Nangong Xiao vanishes. High above, a gloriously majestic eastern divine dragon suddenly appears. A shining golden dragon with 5 claws swirls through the clouds. His body is covered in golden scales. He radiates pure sacred light. You pathetic trash mob who gave you the guts to call yourself king of beasts. A crazy, powerful, majestic voice blasts out from the golden dragon's jaws, just like a bomb dropping on the ears of those demonic snakes and Mo Jiao. A disgustingly arrogant supreme bloodline aura explodes from the golden divine dragon, completely flooding the danger zone. Holy crap, a dragon. A freaking dragon, Mo Jiao stares completely shocked at the golden beast swirling right above his head. Literally impossible. That's completely impossible. How could a legendary divine dragon exist inside this trash world? This absolute flex coming from his bloodline completely chokes out his breath. Get him, attack him, eat him alive. Mo Jiao rages to hide the panic rising inside. He is the Beast King's literal son. He is a noble bloodline's pride. The swarm of demon snakes right there seems to collectively mutate in a totally freakish way. Insanely chaotic hissing, messy screeches ring out. Their terrifying roars are basically an accidental showcase of their massive panic. Raw combat power and blazing fury, a literal divine dragon, truly a mythical beast. With the arrival of this ultimate boss, who would dare challenge it? Every single member of the leopard hunting squad is just dumbfounded. They stare blankly at the golden dragon looping above those ancient trees. Their hearts are practically about to freaking explode. The shock is unreal, but at this exact second, the divine dragon's huge body glows golden. System prompt: activation of the sacred dragon aura skill. Every single demon snake gets completely flattened by this terrifying pressure, unable to even stay upright anymore. In just a flash, boom, their scaly bodies suddenly pop. The boss Bajimo Jiao's blood literally freezes in its veins, totally locked down by that suffocating holy aura. It is completely unable to gather any strength. Right now, the entire battlefield goes dead, silent. The hunting squad just stares, jaws completely dropped at the glowing divine dragon. Talk about a true king of beasts. That is the ultimate apex predator. Man, if only this glorious dragon was our captain. Heck yeah. With a divine dragon and white tiger leading our crew, we would be totally overpowered. Right then, the entire cheetah squad decides to crash the party. They wildly charge in to exterminate the surrounding mobs of creepy demon snakes nearby. In under 60 seconds, the mob of 200 demon snakes is basically completely wiped out by the cheetah squad. The scene is a total bloodbath. By the white fox sit 100 essence cores, smelling metallic. Completely pinned down the 8th tier, Bajimo Jiao's eyes just burn with epic fury. He glares. Watching his entire crew get totally wrecked, he stood there shaking like a leaf. Big mad, but mostly just terrified of being the next snack. The rank 8 danger noodle totally lost his chill and screamed his lungs out. He fired off his ultimate move right at the poor cheetah boys. Aquatic vortex of doom go. Basically, he hijacked all the water drops to whip up a spicy steam tornado. A nasty area of effect drop. The swirling funnel of ridiculously hot vapor popped up, ready to boil everything. It rushed the cheetah squad, violently sucking away the air. A weird wobbly screech echoed all around. Absolutely ear-piercing sound. Hemph, Bajimo Jiao totally face-planted. His energy was running on empty fumes now. He literally burned his own life force for this trick, but even that epic sacrifice got crushed by the sheer god-tier pressure. Dang it, curse this guy. Why do overpowered divine dragons still exist around here? Bajimo Jiao shamefully tucked his tail, crawling away, in pure, salty humiliation. It was officially game over for the giant, angry worm. Water element mastery. Just like it sounds. It means playing God with water droplets. An invisible shockwave rolled off the flashy golden divine dragon. Freeze frame. Absolute condensation. The golden lizard did not even finish his cool catchphrase, and the magic tornado, summoned by the snake, turned into a giant, embarrassing popsicle. The air got so ridiculously cold, freezing the entire battlefield in less than a single heartbeat. Say what? Bajimo Jiao's eyes nearly bugged right out of his scaly, shocked little head. His ultimate trump card got casually swatted away like a minor annoyance by the golden dragon. Right then, the golden beast flexed with another invisible pulse of power. Every single drop of water in the area instantly bowed down to their boss. Master every drop of water inside those beasts, even the Bajimo Jiao demon and those dozens of nasty demonic snakes. Their cursed blood literally started boiling. Scales instantly flushed a blistering glowing scarlet. They violently thrashed around on the ground, hissing in totally pathetic, agonizing torment. Extract the golden divine dragon, smugly thought, unleashing another massive invisible power wave. As it rippled out, the absolutely terrified cheetah squad watched the Bajimo Jiao demon's blood and those vile snake demons' life force brutally ripped right out, bursting straight through their tough demonic scales. Pure carnage. Thanks to that insane heat, the boiling blood instantly vaporized into thick white steam. It released this crazy, sinister hissing noise, sounding exactly like screaming ghosts and wolves. The cheetah squad felt massive icy chills violently shivering right down their frozen spines. Is this a legendary divine dragon's power? This insane water control? Could anything survive against this beast in the demon forest? The cheetah squad was completely speechless. In just a flash, every single demonic snake around was instantly wiped out. And that big bad Bajimo Jiao, he got drained bone dry into a crispy husk. Talk about ultimate pathetic humiliation. Oh yeah, absolute jackpot. The sacred white fox stared at the epic loot pile gathered at his feet, his little face glowing. 16 rank 8 Jin Eyes, 20 rank 734, rank 6 over 50 rank 5, and 100 rank 4. All perfectly stuffed in the backpack. One crazy heavy, totally loaded bag with the epic loot secured. The crew piled into the off-road vehicle and drove straight back to base camp. Finally, back at the training camp dorms, thanks to the hunting squad's massive praise, Xiao Yi was officially crowned as the captain. The heroic trio finally headed back inside. They happily returned to their apartment. Xiao Yi pondered deeply. Rank 9. If I can evolve both my epic summons to rank 9, I can definitely fix up your system's stupid flaw. Right at that moment, Cheng Bingyu showed off the training resources she hoarded. A sweet voice chimed in. We have a 16 of the rank 8 Jin Eyes, 22 rank 7, 40 of the rank 6 over 50 rank 5, and 100 of rank 4. By converting all this sweet loot, we get 1 Jin Eye of rank 9, 8 of rank 8, and 6 rank 7. Nangong Xiao's eyes practically sparkled, curving into happy little crescents. So, let's grind quickly. With all these Jin Eyes, it should be enough. Nope, Xiao Yi shook his head. Not enough. Our summons are currently at the beginning of rank 7. We need 4 eyes of rank 9 Jin and 4 of rank 8 too. Push both our summons up to rank 9. We are still short 3 eyes of rank 9. The super cheerful face of Nangong Xiao instantly darkened. Her pocket money is just 30 gold cores of the 7th rank per month. That is not nearly enough. Suddenly, Cheng Bingyu's eyes lit up. Let's raise our levels to the 8th rank then. Go hunt epic demonic beasts of the 9th rank. Xiao Yi nodded, totally agreeing that this was pure genius. He was about to speak, but Nangong Xiao cut him off. Too hard. This running around will just take forever. Nangong Xiao threw a childish tantrum. Time to make the old man pay up. Seriously, that geezer. His daughter forms a soul pact and he says absolutely nothing. Not even a tiny gift. Watch, I will make him pay the ultimate daddy tax. Then under Xiao Yi's totally dumbfounded gaze, Nangong Xiao directly video called the terrifying city lord himself. A virtual screen pops up in the city, instantly flashing the big boss's face. Yo, what is up? I heard you finally joined up with the cheetah squad. You happy now? A smug smirk spreads across the city, Lord's rugged, totally smug face. Nangong Xiao just straight up pouts. She pulls the ultimate grumpy face. Nope, not happy. At all. The city lord totally sees through her little act and tosses 20 shiny tier 9 energy bottles. Combined with her previous epic loot stash that perfectly equals 4 tier 9 and 4 tier 8 golden cores. Total jackpot. After that, the trio smoothly and easily upgrades the majestic 9-tailed heavenly fox and the 5-clawed golden dragon all the way to tier 9. Meanwhile, our boy Xiao Yi checks his shiny system quest board. Main mission: secure the absolute top national score in the crazy college entrance exam and successfully carry Manhwa-based city all the way into the country's top 10 national-based cities. The sweet reward: a totally epic mystery prize. Super mega awesome. Next mission: within a tight half-month time limit, power up 2 summoned beasts to tier 9. Then destroy 2 Grandmaster rank demonic beasts. The epic reward is the Xuan gem. My current power level is totally sufficient. All I need is to crush 2 Grandmaster rank demonic beasts. With the absolutely insane power of my 2 tier 9 SSS class summoned beasts, I can easily stomp a Grandmaster flat. Ring ring ring. An incoming communication suddenly blares out loudly. Captain, we have an emergency. He looks dead serious. Last time inside the spooky demon snake forest, we completely wrecked the Beast King's son Bajimo Jiao. The demon snake Beast King is completely furious. He is leading. Right now, the 8 great masters of the creepy demon snake forest are crashing the party at Manhwan base. The Beast King even emptied the snake nest. Talk about overkill. They are about to smash right through the defensive walls of Manhwan base. Xiao Yi's face went totally pale. He grabbed the comms yelling, "Hold the line, we are coming right." Now hanging up, he quickly checked his phone. Xiao Yi suddenly realized he had massive text spam from literally everyone. Lord of the city, Xiao Yi, please make sure to protect Yao. Beside him, Nangong, Xiao, and Cheng Bing finally realized how totally doomed they were. Their faces turned dead serious. The trio bolted outside, hopped into a jeep, and slammed the day gas toward the frontline defenses. Right outside Manhwan base, an absolutely crazy monster brawl was raging. The noise was totally deafening. A tsunami of demon snakes poured from that cursed forest. They threw themselves at the giant base walls like madmen. Thousands of guardian beasts summoned by the guard pavilion fought tooth and nail against them. Incoming report: the rank 4 guard unit is completely wiped. Report: more than half the rank 5 squad is down for the count. Report: 80% of the rank 6 soldiers are poisoned. They completely lost their ability to fight. Ranks 7, 8, and 9 took massive hits. Combat efficiency is basically halved. Panic reports from the guard pavilion just kept spamming the comms. Honestly, with the Monster King showing up to ruin everyone's day, Manhwan base was 100% doomed. The ambush was so insanely fast that backup from other bases had zero chance of arriving. None of the summoned beasts had a clue. From some, thousands of feet up, hiding inside a pitch-black storm cloud, a freaky demon bird with red eyes lurked, watching the brutal bloodbath unfolding below. Suddenly, a totally bizarre roar echoed, bouncing right off the Manhwan base walls. A majestic glowing white fox just spawned mind control magic, the kind that completely scrambles enemy brains. A massive AoE attack, an insanely overpowered psychic wave suddenly exploded straight out of the glorious white fox. In literally 2 seconds flat, it completely swept across the whole war zone. And then, to the absolute shock of every single summoned beast except for the Grandmasters and those top-tier rank 9 demon boss monsters, tens of thousands of nasty demon snakes just completely stopped attacking. They dropped their aggro against the guard army, looking totally brain-dead and confused. They all froze up like someone hit the pause button. The guards and Grandmasters were standing there, totally, utterly stunned. A miracle, an absolute miracle. Heck yes, our Manhwan base is finally saved. Wipe them out. Die, you ugly demon snakes. While we still breathe, you aren't getting past these base walls. The thousands of beasts summoned by the guard army immediately launched a massive counterattack charge, totally dog-piling onto those completely glitched out, frozen demon snakes one by one. In under 2 minutes, the entire tide of the battle, which was looking super grim, completely flipped around. The vast majority of those paralyzed snakes got absolutely clapped. The leftover stragglers weren't even venomous, basically total fodder. The crowd control hack of that white fox hardly carried seriously. In under 2 minutes, the flow of combat totally flipped the script. They pulled off an epic comeback. Almost all the stunned monster snakes got utterly obliterated into dust. Whatever survived was completely harmless and a total breeze. That white fox's crowd control claimed victory. That two-tailed white fox is simply insanely broken. The shadowy crocodile, summoned by the guy called the training maniac, spotted the white fox on the wall and gasped in absolute utter shock. This white fox is a SSS rank beast. It alone is easily worth 1 million troops. For the very first time, the stunned Grandmasters and their summoned creatures present finally realized the absolute scary power of triple S rank. Right at that exact second, the sky violently turned pitch black. A demonic Xiao oozing pure wicked energy dive-bombed from the clouds toward the fortress walls. Day literally became night. Streaked with lightning, a heavy pouring rain crashed down. An evil serpent slithered through the clouds. It charged right at them. This crushing pressure that weighed on their souls crashed from the bleeding heavens. Crap, it is the Beast King, the demonic Xiao. The two-tailed fox is in serious trouble. Heck no, it just used a massive area attack. The two-tailed white fox must totally be running on fumes. It lacks strength to fight the demonic Xiao. The big-headed bird master of the Golden Pavilion let out a piercing screech and rushed to help. The mighty city lord, the Golden Tiger, straight up ditched its own fight against the 8 elite masters of demonic snakes and sprinted toward the wall. The Beast King's true opponent was meant to be them. Sadly, the distance was just too massive. It would literally never make it. On the chaotic battlefield, the guards' eyes absolutely blazed with pure rage. They would gladly prefer being the demonic Xiao's lunch instead. Right at that moment, the white fox was panting, looking completely wiped out, controlling tens of thousands of freaky snakes. Wiping out those demonic beasts across a zone of over 10,000 square meters ate up 60% of his spiritual energy in one epic shot. Yet his face stayed unfazed by the slaughter. A Grandmaster facing a massive demonic Flood Dragon at the absolute peak of Realm 9. When they master innate skills to absolute perfection, it births a sick aura of will that shields them and insanely multiplies their own attack damage. It can also completely nerf the effects of whatever innate skills their enemies try using. The Grandmaster realm is split into 9 ranks. Rank 1 is the absolute weakest, while rank 9 is the ultimate peak. The Beast King. This demonic Flood Dragon sits at Grandmaster rank 9. Rank 1 versus a rank 9 Grandmaster against literally anyone else. Xiao Yi might have totally chickened out and run, but against this demon, Xiao Yi felt absolutely no fear at all. A brawl between a Flood Dragon and a Supreme Golden Dragon totally ignores levels. It is all about bloodline, thunder roared. While crazy lightning streaked the rapidly darkening sky overhead, a massive downpour crashed onto the battlefield, soaking every single summoned beast. The Black Demon Dragon, dripping with an incredibly evil aura, spiraled downwards. Black pupils burned with absolute fury, perfectly reflecting the little two-tailed white fox. Tiny creature, I can totally smell my own scent all over you. So you killed him, pay with your miserable life. Ultimate lightning tail cannon. It furiously gathers the power of those dark clouds, packing billions of pounds of pressure. This insane lightning tail cannon is an area of effect strike with devastating apocalyptic explosive power from the clouds. He summoned a towering pillar of pitch-black water spanning over 100 meters wide. The devastating lightning tail blast launched straight through the air toward the white fox. This apocalyptic energy honestly felt like it could nuke the planet. Xiao, it is our turn. The second the two-tailed white fox dropped that epic line, he and Nangong Xiao linked up behind the wall, instantly triggering the insane power of their contract for the legendary 5-clawed golden dragon of triple S rank. Suddenly behind the barricade, an insanely majestic dragon roar echoed like shattering glass. The sound instantly ripped across the entire chaotic battlefield. A blinding holy light cracked the sky. It totally wiped out the gloomy, cold vibes. The nasty storm clouds and roaring thunder completely lost their juice. A magnificent golden divine dragon dripping in holy light spawned. The absolute unit of a dragon floated right above the fortress. Those glowing golden reptilian eyes flexed an absolutely suffocating boss pressure. Ultimate Hydra Mastery. Just like the name literally spells out, you become the undisputed king of all things wet, rocking absolute admin privileges over water. Staring down that 100-meter-wide doomsday lightning blast charging right at him, the majestic golden dragon casually commanded delete. An invisible shockwave fired from those epic vertical golden pupils, slapping that terrifying blast out of the sky at cheat code speeds. The psychic hit landed in a split second. All that hyper-compressed nightmare water stuffed inside the attack just instantly fizzled out into pure nothingness. With a sad little poof, a supposedly terrifying 100-meter apocalyptic death beam just straight up evaporated. Talk about embarrassing. Right in front of the peanut gallery, the attack popped, turning into a harmless little sprinkle of bathwater splashing onto the dirt. A literal god-tier dragon. A literal divine dragon. Holy crap, I actually saw a real one. It casually tanked that master-tier Beast King's ultimate attack. So this is cheat-level dragon power. When Beast King Bajimo Jiao saw the golden VIP appear and casually delete his entire ultimate pressure, watching his massive water cannon literally turn to pixel dust, his eyeballs practically popped out of his skull. Total glitch, absolutely impossible. A century ago, my ancestral memory files clearly stated that 0 true dragons still existed in this server. You are just a fake. The Beast King hit pause. Hovering midair, he glared at the glowing, majestic golden dragon. A super pathetic flash of pure panic crossed his eyes, yet his trash talk stayed strong. Every single word desperately denied the holy dragon's existence. Yet that ridiculous hack-level water mastery mixed with its shiny golden form and unmistakable boss aura totally planted heavy seeds of doubt in his brain. Could a legit true dragon actually spawn in this server? Divine beast or mere bug? The only way to know is throwing hands. Like a boss, Bajimo Jiao quickly cooled his jets. Whether it is a dragon or an insect, anything below the almighty master tier is just premium trash. Pathetic, weak noobs, master rank. Killer intent. The water bombs. Ultimate destructive power, multiplied 10 times. Massive enemy skill debuff. Bajimo Jiao unleashed an absolute server crashing roar. His edgy pitch-black scales erupted with a nasty, wildly evil aura. He violently gathered ominous storm clouds from directly above his head. Boom! In the sky, 100,000 square meters of black clouds violently compressed to form an insanely explosive, extremely unstable water bomb 10 meters wide. The apocalyptic water bomb's glowing shell violently cracked, hissing with deadly energy. Master Ying and his allies, including the summoned Great Bird Pang and the Golden Tiger, completely paled. That ridiculous Hydro nuke could instantly wipe out Manju base. They absolutely could not let it drop on their heads. The two beast masters exchanged desperate glances. The legendary Pang bird let out a piercing screech, launching itself straight up. It boldly planned to kamikaze the ultimate hydro bomb before it crashed down. You literally court death. The evil black dragon sneered and ruthlessly dive-bombed the giant bird. In a flash, he easily caught up, delivering a nasty tail whip bam. With a sickening and thunderous crunch, the mighty bird was brutally swatted away like a fly. It violently coughed blood, plummeting down like a broken arrow into the dirt. Just one single clash. The Pavilion Master and the City Lords summoned Beast the Golden Tiger, completely lost their minds in shock. A Tier 8 monster like the Pang Bird was basically just a chew toy. For a Tier 9 boss like Bajimo Jiao, the insane power gap was literally 3 times greater. The Golden Tiger luckily caught his falling buddy midair. After checking his gnarly battle wounds, he saw the damage was super critical. Help me up, I can still fight. The stubborn bird squawked, spitting out black blood, frantically flapping its broken wings to rejoin the suicide mission. Going back up, there's instant death. The Golden Tiger heavily growled, with grim despair. Our home base is officially toast. I gotta step up too. This base that I sheltered my entire life. You want me to quit? Hell no. The giant Pang bird screeched furiously. As long as this Bajimo Jiao demon keeps on breathing, Manjuan base is totally toast. Both of them knew the obvious fact. The Beast King Bajimo Jiao just smirked arrogantly. His dark aura exploded. Let the total ruin of Manjuan base be my ultimate appetizer. Your death, you tiny bug, will prove real dragons are completely extinct. Up in the sky, an inky black water bomb about 1 meter across nosedived straight for the dirt. With a massive white flame trailing behind, he felt the insane power of this ultimate water nuke. The 3-clawed golden dragon frowned super hard. Thanks to his innate cheat skill, absolute mastery over water elements, every single drop of moisture globally seemed to dance around him. But wait, coating the outside of that sketchy dark bomb there was a bizarre deep aura that seriously nerfed his perception of the water elements inside it. Well, that is super annoying. The 3-clawed golden dragon glared with a deadly serious face, watching that ultimate water mine nosedive down. With his water controls suddenly nerfed, he totally could not safely and perfectly vaporize it. Any sort of clumsy blind interference was absolutely guaranteed to easily detonate that monstrous ultimate water bomb. Even at an altitude of several hundred meters, the shockwave would still totally nuke Manjuan base and the guard office below. So he definitely had to try blocking its epic plummet, effectively slowing it, stopping it. An invisible wave shot from a gorgeous grove. Instantly, it smacked the Shadow Hydro Bomb, but shockingly enough, the hyper-compressed attack barely lost any momentum. Demon King Bajimo Jiao was absolutely hyped, already tasting his sweet victory. He let out an arrogant sneer. A true dragon, what a joke, a pathetic bug. Cosplaying as a legendary mythical beast. Today you are dead. The 8 demonic snake masters joined the hype train with hisses. Zhuang's base was practically history now. The snakes will rule over Lingjiang forever. Wait, what? The 3-clawed golden dragon roared, unleashing a sky-shattering cry. The sacred dragon's majestic aura carries a massive psychological terror debuff. It violently slashes enemy stats by exactly 50%, acting as the ultimate alpha bloodline ruling its kin. A universe-crushing gravity and pressure slammed down with ridiculous force right onto King Bajimo Jiao's head. The supreme law of that bloodline instantly canceled out Bajimo Zhao's existence. In a flash, the summoned pets felt mind-numbing dread wash over them. That ridiculously overpowered godly aura was truly bone-chilling. The 8 demonic snake masters' bodies started shaking in fear, their hearts hammering in panic. Their eyes screamed pure fear. Bajimo Zhao's pitch-black snake pupils were completely frozen in shock. His famously hyped-up mutant bloodline was totally paralyzed by this godly pressure. How is this real, my bloodline? My vital energy. Absolutely impossible, total lies, Bajimo Zhao screamed in denial. The bloodline vital energy and the power once surging through him was utterly dead in the water locked away in Hell's 18th circle. His divine spark was barely flickering, totally burning out. With Bajimo Zhao dropping the steering wheel, the crazy aura wrapped right around that super squish hydro bomb just instantly vanished under absolute water. Elemental dominance. Just 30 feet from hitting the ground, the hydro bomb practically went oops and rocketed skyward, soaring away to crash miles and miles away. Watching this wild plot twist happen, the 8 demonic sect masters literally dropped their jaws to the floor. This insane Ono reverse card totally hyped up the entire guard army, the 4 masters, the city lord and pavilion master. Our Manhwa base really just unleashed a true dragon. That is a bona fide dragon, folks. Only a true dragon at rank 9 could casually wreck a rank 9 demon. Wait, isn't that Doom Bomb heading straight for the demon snake forest headquarters? Heck yeah, all hail the mighty freaking dragon. While everyone watched eating their popcorn, the insanely compressed dark water nuke dive bombed straight down. It absolutely bullseed the motionless forest core, dropping hundreds of miles away. In that exact second, heaven and earth completely freaked out. A massive mushroom cloud of dust and raging water punched the sky. In one swift hit, this furious tsunami packing mind-bending pressure erupted and completely wiped the floor with every cave and ancient tree inside Moshunland Forest. The mountain range and earth veins basically got a brutal buzz cut. From far away, it looked like the mountain got shaved. The battlefield was wiped completely spotless. It was bare, and tens of thousands of those creepy demon snakes slithering around got totally flushed away by the insane water pressure. 0 survivors left. The legendary demon snake sanctuary basically got vaporized. An absolute miracle. That whole snake pit is officially closed for business. Every single summoner just watched it happen. Eyes completely glazed over in pure shock. Now that is how you exterminate some absolute pests. A literal dragon. That absolute unit is without question a genuine dragon. The 8 great snake grandmasters had front row seats to their home, getting totally wrecked. They started violently foaming at the mouth like they were glitching out, shaking uncontrollably in the dirt. Honestly, it was hard to tell if they were terrified or raging. The Meow King literally puked a massive fountain of black blood over 20 meters away. Talk about dramatic. His massive body did a pathetic little backflip before face-planting straight into dirt. He smashed a crater, looking totally washed up and utterly humiliated. Meanwhile, way up high in the sky, completely ignoring the drama below, hovering right over the blue canopy of Mochila Forest, a mysterious lone beast girl rocking some seriously cute dog ears was casually strolling through midair, strutting like royalty. A dangerously gorgeous smirk suddenly appeared on her ruby lips as she peeked down at the total chaos. How spicy. Another supreme ruler just crashed the server. That crazy aura of an absolute sovereign definitely spiked in the zone down below. The dazzling beastie literally grabbed empty space with her bare hands and ripped reality open. A pitch-black dimensional tear popped right out. With a super athletic hop, our new beast girl yeeted herself straight into the void and vanished inside the zone. In a flash, she floated above the lower Muguan city ruins, safely concealed in the clouds, tens of thousands of feet up high. The endless rat tide absolutely annihilated the demon snakes. Only 8 grandmasters and the mighty Bajimo Zhao survived. Their furious eyes literally spit fire. Consumed by rage, they charged the 3-clawed golden dragon and the majestic 2-tailed white fox. Curse you, damn you both to hell. You completely destroyed our sacred snake sanctuary. We will finally have our ultimate blood revenge. They roared with heaven-shaking fury. Their aura exploded into the sky. With one leap, they jumped right over the walls and sprinted away in pure panic. Quick run inside the base. They won't dare attack us there. Scatter and run. Yeah, that is definitely a literal real dragon. It is way too freaking terrifying. I can barely even look at it. One single glance and my whole body starts trembling. Your Majesty is brilliant. Revenge is a dish best served cold. We demon snakes will eventually rise from these ashes. Great plan. I will leave the vital repopulation mission to you. The 2-tailed white fox just glared with icy indifference. Flee. Did you really think escaping was possible? Divine charm forcing enemies into pure mental confusion. Next up, divine subversion forcibly implants a completely unshakable new thought. Hijacking the enemy's target, a massive psychic wave rippled outward at the speed of light. In a flash, it slammed into the fleeing Bajimo Zhao and his 8 demon snake masters. 4 grandmasters suddenly froze in place, their eyes glazed over as their free will completely vanished. They slowly turned toward their own allies. "What the hell are you doing?" roared the stunned Bajimo Zhao. The mind-controlled masters stayed silent, their deadly blades gleaming with sinister light. The strike was incredibly brutal and sudden. Fresh blood immediately painted the ruined city floor. It was an absolute fratricidal massacre, orchestrated by the Fox. The sheer power of subversion was absolute. Nothing could possibly stop this insane, murderous rampage. 4 demon masters struck without mercy. Everything completely froze. Then, rocking seriously bloodshot eyes, they glared at the Bajimo Zhao king and snapped. "Kill that white fox, avenge our little king." The Bajimo Zhao king, also smacked by that trick, started brawling with the 8 great demon snake masters. Divine subversion, that implanted thought, is unbreakable. At that exact moment, the darkest, edgiest hatred, hiding deep inside their hearts, was fully unleashed. The 8 grandmasters, acting totally jacked on rage, turned ridiculously evil. A total disaster. The 6 grandmasters from the Manhwa base joined the epic beatdown. In literally under 30 seconds, the 8 demon snakes and the beast demon king instantly dropped. That is when everyone spun right back around, only to realize the real dragon totally vanished. Where did the true dragon go? What they honestly totally missed was during their crazy brawl, the 3-clawed golden dragon got completely snatched by a ghost hand and sucked into a rift. Xiao Yi, where are you?" Forced into his squishy human form, Chang was screaming Xiao Yi's name from the high walls. He could feel that his epic pact with Xiao Yi was absolutely, completely shattered. Inside the massive hall of the base lord's mansion in Manhwa, the 3-clawed golden dragon magically appeared, spinning wildly in midair. Nangong, Xiao, and Xiao Yi barely noticed a totally blinding pure white flash before suddenly popping up here. A supreme bloodline that honestly had not reached full legendary potential. A wild beast woman rocking kunpeng ears was chilling in midair, checking out with insane curiosity the epic 3-clawed golden dragon. Xiao Yi, piloting the 3-clawed golden dragon, stared at her, totally stunned for once. This crazy beast woman. She radiated an absolutely irresistible aura of pure seduction. Her figure was graceful, her dazzling beauty was captivating. She was a mature, undeniably sexy woman. A single smirk from her could bewitch anyone. But the craziest part was this beast woman rocking weird fish ears was actually insanely overpowered. She could freely float without relying on gear. The 3-clawed golden dragon's flight actually relied purely on anti-gravity. Once he popped back into human form, he became grounded. The supreme dragon god bloodline. This insanely seductive and captivating mystery woman looked curiously from left to right. Xiao Yi, steering the epic golden dragon, blinked in total confusion and directly asked, "Who exactly are you?" She lacked any killer intent. Xiao Yi could sense that. The charming beast woman shook her head and smirked. "My true identity honestly means squat. You will never see me again, so skip the introductions." Every single one of her smiles leaked a bewitching vibe easily capable of scrambling your brain. Yet, her words remained incredibly ice-cold. Xiao Yi was left totally speechless for a second. The stunning face of the beast woman suddenly showed bitter disappointment. What an absolute waste of supreme bloodlines, rotting away in some trashy dump like the Manhwa base. And you hit level 9. Your summoner must be a total geezer. If only you spawned in my epic Madu city base, I definitely would have made you crush that entrance exam and shipped you off to a premier school, the legendary Kunpeng Combat Academy in Madu. Xiao Yi remained completely. He stood totally dumbfounded, jaw dropped. Then Xiao suddenly squealed with pure joy, "Great Granny, is that really you?" "Whoa, your beast mode looks super cool, Granny." Both our hero and the foxy beast lady practically choked on that shocking family twist. He could not believe his crazy teammate actually knew this fierce lady. Meanwhile, the gorgeous monster widened her stunning eyes. "Granny, who are you calling a granny? Do I seriously?" looked at ancient Xiao riding high on her massive golden dragon. Just happily yelled back, "Yes, you are. You literally taught my parents back in school. You even used to rock me asleep. I was that super annoying little brat, the goofy kid with the double buns." The beautiful beast lady paused to think. A sudden flash of memory hit her hard. Her gorgeous face twitched. "Oh, I totally remember," she suddenly gasped. "You are that messy gremlin. The one who still wet the bed at 8 and chewed her own toes until age 10. Yep, that was Xiao. The poor girl was absolutely dying inside from the cringe exposure. Why expose my dark past right now? Yeah, that is me," she mumbled awkwardly. The stunning beast lady practically lost her mind, her face scrunched up with pure, unadulterated rage. "So it was you," she snarled through gritted teeth. "You were 8 and peed in my own bed, and at 10 you chewed on my toes. If you were not a tiny baby back then, I would have seriously spanked you." Clearly, those gross childhood memories traumatized her deeply. The gross trauma was still super fresh today. The main character just watched this totally confused. What a hilariously chaotic plot twist. This was Xiao seriously wanted the earth to swallow her. But the grumpy old teacher kept loudly complaining. This insane family reunion was absolute comedic gold. Epic battle tension completely melted into sheer cringe. A super awkward silence fell over the battlefield. Both fighters quickly dropped their epic beast modes, shifting back to human form for damage control. Human again, Xiao started the intros. Great-grandmother, meet my contractor Xiao Yi. Xiao Yi, here's the master who guided my dad. Since she is over 1,000, I call her great-grandmother respectfully since childhood. What, 1,000 years? Xiao Yi was totally stunned. 1,000 years old is basically a fossil. No wonder she's dubbed great-grandmother. Ah, such deadly charm. Kunpeng Chueren shot a massive death glare at Xiao. Call me sis, not great-grandmother. I'm not that ancient. Before, when some little brat called me, then I simply brushed it off. But now getting called that by a fatal beauty like you, that is totally unacceptable. Seriously, no living woman likes being called old, not even her. Xiao sneaked up on Xiao Yi with a mischievous grin and dramatically whispered, great-grandmother is a massive flirt. She's dubbed the 1,000-year spinster or the 10,000-year-old maid. Never, ever mention this tea to her face. She absolutely hates it. Hearing this, Xiao Yi could not help but sneak a peek at the breathtakingly elegant Kunpeng Churen. Such a stunning woman, single for 1,000 years. Could she be terrified of men? The corner of Churen's mouth violently twitched. She fought a crazy urge to smack Xiao's forehead. Seriously, you were standing 2 feet away, even whispering, do you actually think I'm deaf? Churen coughed, faking a super serious master vibe. Hey Nangong Xiao, if my perfect memory is right, you're cramming for the university entrance exams, are you not? Xiao innocently nodded. Yeah, but why? Hearing this, Kunpeng Chueren smiled like a lottery winner. Her flawless face closely inspected our main character. She also eyed Nangong Xiao, a supreme bloodline summoner, still grinding hard for this year's big exams. I am taking you both as Vice Dean of Kunpeng Combat Academy. Listen up, boys. We are the most elite school in Modu-based city. Boom, you are both officially admitted right this second. Both boys stood there totally speechless. Kunpeng Chueren watched them with eyes sparkling like crazy. She was secretly doing backflips over this. Just taking a walk and finding absolute gold mines. Since when was my luck this insanely good? But Xiao Yi just shook his head, instantly rejecting her. Kunpeng Chueren's beautiful smile totally froze in shock. He actually said no. My luck really is absolute garbage. No wonder after 1,000 years I still cannot fix this annoying contract glitch. Meanwhile, our boy Xiao Yi thought it way better to utterly crush the exam himself. Plus, he had a super important system quest. He needed to be national valedictorian. 10 minutes ago, a shiny prompt popped up on his system interface. Congrats host, quest cleared, reward 1 epic Xuan Wang gem and rules. The Xuan Wang gems safely hit your inventory space. New quests secure first place in the entrance exam. Make sure the overall scores of the base city of Danjuan hit the top 10 nationwide rankings. Reward the template adjuster. The template adjuster packs 3 amazing features. 1 massive template level upgrades. 2 fixing hopelessly broken templates. 3 extracting sweet fragment crystals. Xiao Yi quickly calculated this massive new system loot. A template adjuster is an insanely rare cheat item, totally worth tossing that free admission away. Kunpeng Chueren was clueless about his secret system plans. She was totally used to people begging for her offers, but our guy had way bigger fish to fry. He was about to make Danjuan base city legendary. Nangong Xiao stared at Xiao Yi like a massive fanboy. His crazy confidence demanded total respect from everyone around. The national tournament would soon witness a true monster. These were the ultimate system parameters. A legendary origin ranked template tuner. Its hidden specs were absolutely broken. Our boy Xiao Yi was definitely snatching this. Right then, the local city lord, the pavilion master, and 4 grandmasters busted straight into the lord's estate. Your humble disciples, Nangong, Jitao, and Zhang Jiaru bow before our glorious master today. Even the hardcore Manjuan base commander groveled before the supreme Kunpeng herself. The grandmasters and the pavilion boss quickly followed the city lord's lead alongside his wife. Their faces were dead serious and packed with worship. A supreme being flexes raw power miles above any regular grandmaster's payload. The scaling goes Grandmaster, Peak Grandmaster, Venerable Grand, Venerable, and finally Supreme. The Supreme Kunpeng is famously hyped as the unstoppable Supreme Queen Kunpeng. She packed enough insane defensive firepower to solo carry the entire nation. A massive peak like the demonic Serpent Forest. She could literally bulldoze it with 1 lazy hand swipe. But Nangong Jitao was sweating bullets. Did his master not spend literally forever chilling at Madu's elite academy? Why on earth was she slumming it in some dusty backward outpost like the miserable Manjuan-based city? Playing the perfect city, Lord Nangong Jitao nailed his flawless suck-up routine. He welcomed his ridiculously overpowered boss. The usually hardcore and intimidating commander was rocking a massive fanboy smile. Dude was entirely speechless from shock. The four grandmasters just stood frozen. Lady Kumpeng kept her youthful glow. She stared straight ahead, ice cold. The room practically choked on respect. Suddenly, she pointed right at Xiao Yi. She casually turned toward her disciple and dropped a massive bombshell on Nangong. Nangong Jitao demanded fiercely, "Where exactly does this brat live? Find me a place immediately. I want the room right next to his. He possesses a supreme bloodline that nobody else has managed to poach yet before this exam concludes. It is absolutely crucial. I recruit this kid into my own elite ranks." Xiao Yi totally felt her creepy stare on him. Suddenly, a long-legged beauty threw herself right into Xiao Yi's arms, her eyes brimming with tears. "I finally found you. I honestly thought that something terrible had happened to you." As for Qing Bingyu, she was forcefully kicked right out of her summoned form. "Hey, I am perfectly fine." But seeing this crazy scene, Kumpeng Chueren was left absolutely dumbfounded. She fiercely slammed the table while screaming, "Absolute madness. This punk already has one contracted partner, yet he is tenderly hugging another stunning beauty. Moreover, she is a totally peerless marvel, looking so young and incredibly beautiful city, lord and master of the pavilion." The four great masters literally jumped up completely, terrified by that sudden slam on the table. Fearing the absolute fury of Supreme Nangong Jitao, they frantically hurried to explain the situation. "Honored mistress, please calm your blazing anger. This is Cheng Bingyu. She is actually the first contracted partner of Xiao Yi. Cheng Bingyu is a double S rank awakened, featuring the legendary template of the nine-tailed celestial fox. This cheeky kid Xiao Yi somehow signed a contract with two young girls, and unbelievably both of them are triple S rank supreme summoning templates." Nangong Jitao and Zhang Jiaru simply nodded their heads. "That is entirely correct." Kumpeng Chueren suddenly leaped up in total shock. She eagerly marched right up to Xiao Yi and started pinching his handsome face on the left and then the right. She slapped his left shoulder and then his right shoulder. She kept letting out dramatic clicks of sheer admiration, acting like she had just discovered a priceless prodigy. "Your skin feels so incredibly nice to touch, and man, your shoulders are exceptionally broad. Your joints are completely robust. To successfully sign a sacred contract with two summons of this rank is a legendary feat. Two models, totally insane. Absolutely mind-blowing." Nangong Xiao Yi suddenly noticed Kumpeng's hand, drifting dangerously low down his body. He panicked and swatted her hand away. "Great-grandma, we're in public. Stop feeling me up, it tickles. So embarrassing." Kumpeng Chu was a dangerously curvy, gorgeous goddess. "Are you saying I can touch you if we are all alone?" She leaned in, whispering softly. She playfully blew into Nangong Xiao Yi's ear. "Stop the great-grandma nonsense. Do I seriously look that ancient? Call me little fairy or sister. Cheng Bingyu. You are over 1,000 years old and want me to call you a fairy. Have you zero shame still?" he admitted. Lady Kumpeng was an absolute knockout beyond compare. Her undeniable charm rivaled both Nangong Xiao and Cheng Bingyu. But compared to her, those two still felt like green rookies who had not quite grown up. Lady Kumpeng was a perfectly ripe peach, practically bursting with undeniable charm and raw sensuality. "Sister Cheng Bingyu." Nangong Xiao Yi flashed a massive grin. Then he playfully told Cheng Bingyu to call her that too, Sister Cheng Bingyu.